really fast.
Oh yeah, she's talking about the freaking green lights and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Oh
the
shoot!
lights, Junpei! They're fucking red!
Oh my
They need
god!
to be green, Junpei! I can't handle this!
Shut the fuck up, Lois. This looks like the control for an electric door lock. There's a red light on display. That means it's locked.
Oh god, my
You
throat
get
is
the
like
light to
sore.
turn green. Oh, then maybe you can get Clover back. Blah blah blah. All right, can I? I think I can skip
Wait,
this part.
You're in. Okay. Yeah, I assume.
But I think there's a cutscene we have to see with the computer because it should change on this route. Correct me if I'm wrong, Silas.
Oh, is it in this room? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Like, I never had to do repeats of escape rooms in my playthrough. I'm not
Okay.
familiar, but I could have just done things in the right order.
Well, I'm doing things in the right order. I'm just not sure if I had to see any. I think for the other route, I had to see some scenes, but I don't think for this route I had to see it. I'm not 100% sure about that, but
Hell if I know. I mean, you can
Okay.
look it up if you really want. But...
Let me just check.
Whoops, this throat soothing stuff says not to exceed 12 applications in a single day. I did not read that before immediately exceeding like 15 applications in the span of a minute. And it did not help.
Oh.
Well, this hopefully won't fuck me up somehow.
Were you doing applications?
What?
Were you doing the applications?
Oh no, it's a like a throat soothing spray because my throat's kind of sore.
Oh, okay.
And it said not to exceed 12 applications in a day. And I just like immediately like sprayed it 20 times into the back of my goddamn throat. So like we're gonna find out what happens when we exceed the recommended dose.
How many sprays is one application?
2. So I've
It's a
exceeded
lot.
that by 10 times. Well, I was like trying to, because like it's like a steady stream. I was trying to coat the whole back of my throat, and
What the heck is it?
it's just like a throat, a calming, numbing, pain relief spray.
Oh,
My
it's
lips
like
feel a little weird.
numbing. Oh god. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna have any huge effects, but it might make you talk.
You know, now that I think about it, I used this stuff the one time before I started having like, I thought I was having like a heat stroke or something because my face was all tingling and shit and everything was like going numb. Now I'm wondering if maybe I just exceeded, just like way overused it, and it just like fucked me up. I hope not, because I don't want to experience that again. That was not a fun time. Can't believe we're hooting here. Hi, Juice. How are you? My Chipotle's on the way, buddy. So you can't stay here very long. Oh god, they're down the street. Oh god, they're pulling up. Juice, come on, you gotta get up. I gotta get the Chipotle, buddy. I needed the Chipotle. Come on. Go. Go. Okay, seriously, I need you to get up. Come on. Up, up. Yeah. Up and away. Go. Scoot. Passive aggressive dick. Come on.
I think this is new, so I'm going to stop here.
Door number 6.
6, yeah. And I'm pretty sure I examined the safe, so we should be in room 8. So we should be. I mean, in door 8. So I think we should be good for this ending.
All right.
Did you see? Have you been watching the vending machine, Isaki?
I just watched it right before this.
Oh my god! What do you think?
Not bad.
I saw the first episode and I just thought it was a dumb. It was so dumb.
Like I kind of imagined it would go into like the typical, oh, he's actually so overpowered, but it's not like that.
No, it's not, but it's still very silly.
Yeah, it's silly. Like it's, I guess it's just charming and not too dumb.
It's not too well. I don't know. It feels kind of dumb.
Okay.
Box own stuff. Oh my
It's
god!
different enough that I'm enjoying it. I
Yeah,
feel like
that's
it's pretty
fair.
similar to the other types of isekai.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. I like that. I'll probably watch episode 2.
Well, forget this person. They're like going off in a whole different direction now. Took a wrong
Like the
turn. Now
driver?
they're going the opposite way. Probably doing a delivery for another delivery app.
Yeah, probably. That sucks.
Say it. I thought they were about to be here. They were like literally down the road. They were so close. And then what I don't understand is where they're going. It would have been faster to stop at my house first and then go that way. Like, because they had to go past my house to continue to their next thing. So
Maybe they're lost.
they have a GPS, so I feel like that'd be pretty hard, honestly. But I don't know. I mean, maybe. But yep, they're still going. They're like, I don't need no GPS. I know the house is somewhere in this direction. I'm just gonna drive. Taking off of my Chipotle.
Mm.
Further and further away.
Oh. Well, I guess you're back on Kilo.
They've now gone half the distance from my house to the Chipotle past my house, opposite direction of the Chipotle.
How far is Chipotle from your house?
It's not super far, like 10-minute drive.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's near my office,
Mm-hmm.
so it's in the same area. So it's like a 10-minute drive. But yeah, they're going away and away and away and further away.
Oh.
They're gonna roll up. It's gonna be a Domino's delivery driver again.
I mean, I don't blame them.
Anyway.
Considering how little they get paid, the Domino's.
Yeah. Dude, I used to have like a favorite Domino's delivery guy. I used to, before I would go off to college, in classes, I would always order a, buffalo chicken sandwich from Domino's that they had. I don't know if they still have it, but it was like really, really good. And like horribly unhealthy, but very good. And it was always the same dude that delivered it. I remember one day I ordered it and it was like 2 hours later and this guy still hadn't showed up. So like I called up, I contacted like the delivery people. I think it was through DoorDash. And they're like, okay, we're gonna contact the store. They contact the store, and they're like, yeah, the guy left like 2 hours ago, and we haven't been able to contact him. And I'm like, oh no, not my favorite dude. And then he was never my delivery driver again.
Aww.
He was old
I wonder
too. He
what
looked like an
happened
old
to
sea
him.
captain.
Aww.
I have no fucking idea. Man just disappeared. I hope that guy's okay. I hope he just got fed up with his job and was like, fuck this shit.
And he just took off
As
with
a-
your sandwich.
Just took off of my sandwich. He's like, this sandwich seems pretty good. I'm just gonna keep it. Okay, that's fun. My phone screen just abruptly turned black, and then now, oh, it's back. Okay, that's cool. Oh, they're making progress. They turned back. They're coming back this way. Oh my god. They're making their way back. Making their way downtown.
Delivery is way too expensive, man.
It is.
Yes, it is. You know what's worse is I was in my car when I placed the order for this delivery.
Well,
So
wait,
I literally could have just
why?
went
And
because where it's at is like a very, very busy, very clusterfuck of a space. And like the Chipotle is especially like a clusterfuck usually. And to get into it is kind of roundabout. So I really just don't like driving there to get the stuff.
then
and I'm
you
just
hire
lazy.
somebody else to do it.
So
You
I
know
have
what,
someone
I-
else to do it. Exactly.
You know what I eat when I'm lazy? I always have like some super low effort canned food or some shit in my house.
Well, yeah. I mean, usually when I'm really lazy, I just eat nothing because that's the easiest thing to do.
Oh
So,
no,
like-
that's not good.
Because I don't really have much of a hunger drive at any given time. So like eating nothing just kind of tends to be my default a lot of days. Like yesterday I didn't eat anything all day other than like 3 cans of Monster. So oh shit, they're down the street now.
I usually have something frozen. Or like I have a couple of like ramen noodles like in the pantry or stuff, just in case if I get lazy.
I also have started like experimenting with just rice with stuff on it, and like you can do a surprising amount of good things with that.
It's really good. I've done that before. Like sometimes I just do like rice and egg. That's really good. Just like rice,
Oh, yeah.
like have maybe like soy sauce or something, and then just cook it with an egg, and it usually ends up really good.
Yeah,
Just like throw everything in a rice cooker.
rice, soy sauce, and raw egg is actually just what's it called? Is that Oyakodon? No, that's not right. No,
I know what you're talking about, the Japanese
Tamago Gohan. Right.
Yeah, but no,
Uh,
I usually cook the egg. I usually do cook
Oh,
the egg.
Yeah, I mean that definitely works too. You can do a lot. I do stuff like rice with La Gama chili crisp and like bonito flakes or whatever.
Mm,
You do
those are
like
good.
canned tuna on rice with sauce.
Oh, dude, I can't do canned tuna, dude.
Oh, you don't like it? Oh, that's okay.
It's okay. No, the thing is, I don't mind tuna fish like having like a tuna fish sandwich. It's just like canned tuna on rice. I don't know. It just seems fishy
Oh,
to me.
You have to put a lot of other stuff on it. You probably want to slather it with mayo and like some other sauce.
Chipotle acquired.
Nice.
Yeah, so you probably didn't hear any of
No.
the stuff we were just saying.
What?
You
I'm
probably
sure.
didn't hear all of the stuff we just said, right?
I'm in the
No,
call.
I
I'm not gonna
just
do any
walked
more talking. This is not feeling good.
Mm.
I'm just gonna mute myself and eat Chipotle, and yeah, I'll be back
You enjoy.
in a little bit.
Enjoy. I probably won't start until 8:10. I'll give it 7 more minutes.
I haven't seen Brett in a while. I wonder what he's up to.
He's been around. He's been around.
He's been being bred.
But yeah. I always have like lazy day options just in case. Like if I don't feel like doing anything. Like if
Yeah,
I don't feel like
we're
cooking
just
something
talking about
elaborate.
Yeah, this guy, we were just talking about putting stuff on rice. A lot of good options. Hopefully you have a rice cooker so that you can make rice easily, though. That's important.
No, I can't. I don't eat rice anymore.
Oh, really?
He's doing keto.
Oh.
I think there's a rice cooker somewhere in my house, so I have no idea.
I'm
If there
going
is,
low
it's maybe
carb.
been used like twice.
Aaron,
Hey, buddy.
I also have what's it called? I also have just a bunch of a huge bag of like raw shrimp in my freezer, which I can like, which basically I can use anytime I want. Like I can just throw it like into a pot of rice and cook it like that way. Like it's always nice to have like that stuff like frozen shrimp and stuff.
I used to really love the fucking freezer burritos. I would eat those motherfucking things for every goddamn meal, every single day. So many carbs, though. Not eat those anymore. They're very unhealthy. They're not, like, carbs aside, keto aside, those things are super unhealthy.
It's just beans and cheese. That's fine.
You know what you could maybe do something with that's low
I
carb?
want to make some turkey and Brussels sprouts and some thick-ass
Like-
cream.
Turkey. Yeah. I was thinking like have some hot dogs on hand, and then you could probably. They're really easy to cook, and I don't know what you could do with it after. Like, there's probably a lot of stuff you could do with low carb with that.
Oh, do you have like ground meats in your freezer? Like sometimes I carry meats in the freezer, and what I do is I just like mix that with like maybe like cheese and like broccoli if I have it on hand, and make like a easy bake. And that's low carb. That's pretty good.
Usually don't have any meats in my freezer, and if I do, they're usually very, very expired because no one is ever home, and when we are home, no one's ever eating stuff at home. So it's like stuff in the fridge kind of goes to waste. So the fridge is mostly just drinks
Got it.
and like stuff that lasts a really long time, like string cheese. So.
Well, speaking of, maybe I'll get a drink for myself before we start this thing.
I'm gonna go get some wine.
All right. I guess we'll begin now. Yeah, why not? All right, let's start. Before long, they arrived in front of door number 6. Who wants to be Santa right now?
I think there's only one answer. Isn't Sky here?
Yeah, but he just left for a couple minutes.
Oh, okay, that's it. All right, I mean, I could be Santa. I could try to do some weird voice. There it is. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
One by one, they put their palms over the red. With a soft electric noise, it authenticated each of them. The door opened, and all at once, the 4 of them leapt through it. Hey, I found it. It's right there.
Sorry to interrupt, Russell, but what ending are you going for now? Just curious.
The one with the lock.
Okay.
Yeah, you know which one that.
Yes,
just
I
to
know
avoid
which one.
spoilers. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Fortunately, the dead was located easily enough. This one had been placed quite close to the door they entered through. They gathered around it quickly and hurried, placed their palms on it for identification one by one. It stopped.
And you have all the voices yet?
Who wants to be June?
I guess I'll be June too. Yes, it stopped.
The countdown had ceased, but Junpei's heart was still pounding in his chest like a frantic, thunderous drum. It felt as though it might shake itself up and out of his throat.
Should I be Ace?
You give it a try. Give it a shot.
Ew. I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Got that right. Once I'm mad as hellhole, I'm taking a nice long vacation.
I agree.
With that, the doom and gloom from before was done, and the mood turned somewhat lighter. Alright, let's go. With that, at good humor, Junpei took a deep breath and began to walk. He jogged down the stairs at the end of the hallway and found himself staring at a large door.
This door looks heavy.
But it's not locked. I'm opening it. He took hold of the board that served as its doorknob and shoved it down. The room beyond stopped him in his tracks. It was gargantuan and made entirely of metal. None of the accents of wood or tile he's seen in the rest of the ship. This room was purely functional. but utterly tremendous.
Whoa, what the hell is this?
Santa got out a few words before Aura stole the rest of them. The rest were too stunned to offer anything more than gasp. This has to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling is pretty high too.
Huh. Could be 2 stories, maybe even more.
This space could be utilizing the entire length of the ship.
What's a huge Kombalko-looking building in the middle?
June pointed to the massive building in the center. Komaboko. Well, I guess that's as good of a description of it as any. Junpei and the others were standing on scaffolding that crisscrossed the whole area. The proper term was catwalk, Junpei thought, although that didn't seem particularly important. I see stairs, so we may as well head over to them.
Yeah, but this section's barely wide enough to fit 1 person. You're right.
Nearby was a long iron staircase that made its way, eventually, to the floor beneath them.
Whoa, you can't even tell a shape when you're this close. Let's check out the other side too.
They moved around towards the opposite side of the massive building, following the catwalk. They hadn't said much as they walked, but as they approached the building, Ace suddenly spoke up.
This looks to be the steam engine room.
The steam engine room?
Yes, the thing that looks like a cross-section of the mushroom is the boiler. You see the 3 round doors near the bottom. Coal is put into those and burned, which heats the water, producing steam. The same thing that drives the steam engine. This one is simply somewhat larger.
I see.
Doesn't appear to be running right now.
The entire room was as silent as the grave. Alright, let's split up. Then all of a sudden, Junpei heard a noise behind him. He turned, just in time to see June collapse to her knees. Hey, what's wrong? Are you alright?
The anime sickness.
He dashed toward her and wrapped his arm around her shoulders to steady her. Hey, June! It was then that he noticed.
Jumpy.
You're really warm. Is your fever coming back?
Yes, it probably is. But I'm fine. Please don't worry about me. I just need to rest and I'll be fine.
Her voice was weak and forced, and it said a great deal more than her words did. Okay, here, sit down. Be careful. Junpei carried her to the nearest wall and propped her up against it. She let her head fall back against the wall, as if she had no longer had the strength to support it, and drew a ragged breath.
Thank you.
Her eyes were empty, as if she was having trouble focusing them, and even speaking seemed difficult for her. Junpei felt his hand ball itself into a fist and clenched tight, his knuckles whitening. He had to find a way out, and quickly. He turned and looked at Ace and Santa in turn. Ace! Santa!
Yes.
Right.
They might not have shared the depth of his emotion, but they certainly shared his concern. Alright, let's get started. Hang in there, June. I'm going to get you out of here real soon. She managed a small nod before leaning back to rest her head on the wall.
I remember this puzzle's kind of annoying.
I do not remember this room at all.
All right, I'll go do this room. It's an interesting room. And a very important scene that I want everyone to watch anyway. That happens. I think you may know what I'm referring to, Aaron and Silas, maybe.
Mm.
Well, we'll see. Oh, do you want us to read this part? Yeah.
It's up
Oh,
to you
sorry.
guys.
Sorry,
It's only us three right here anyway right now. So you guys don't have to be if you don't want to.
We could just
Okay.
go fast.
I prefer doing
Yeah.
like the narrative stuff. So.
Big glowing button, square hole.
All right. These are boilers. So we gotta find coal and put them into the furnace.
And we gotta find something that's usable.
Yep. Oops. Blocks. Okay, let's go upstairs. Obviously, we're going to have to play with these later on. There's another staircase. Windows, blah, blah, blah. The exit. This unlocks the door. Oh, jeez. Blocks.
Still nothing interactable.
Not when I think. Wait, I'm just clicking on everything to find something. Yeah, these open. Supposed to get coal. So we already did this. Let me try pushing the.
Is there anything at the end of that belt that you can click on?
No.
Okay. You should be able to just walk into that tunnel.
I know it's so dumb. You
Yeah, it's
can.
really limited where you can go. It's not obvious at all.
Are any of these pullable?
This one's up. Something specific. There we go.
Nothing.
I think there was was there another one on the other side? No, okay. I think let me try interacting with this button again. And okay, nothing happens. Conveyor belt. Wait, yo, accept usage. Blocked. No dice. Not going anywhere.
There must be some stupid thing somewhere. Wait, oh, it
Yeah.
moves now. Wait. Why does it move now?
Nothing happens. So we gotta do something else before we're able to move this and and make something happen. I'm pretty sure it has to do over with these, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do like these in here. I think you do that later, but I can't interact with them now. So this. Hmm.
You pressed the button already?
Yeah. Doesn't do anything.
It looks like there's a pile of stuff like under the conveyor belt. Can you check if you can click it? Oh,
Hang
actually,
on, let me
what
go
about
back to it.
What about that door that was behind the gold gear?
Hey, Jackson.
Yo,
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
I'm good. I'm good. How are y'all doing?
we're good.
I'm
Pretty
just
good.
vibing, enjoying the
Yep.
game.
Just try and get through this escape room.
I'm drinking
Yes, this,
twisted tea.
I'd have no memory of how this escape room works, so I just know that was very. I just remember it being very annoying.
And go back to the conveyor belt.
I've heard it was hellish.
Can you click on anything on the left?
No, it's this stupid pillar.
Pillar? Okay.
Yeah, it's really limited. I still think it has to do something over here. Like this is the only thing I can think of, like putting this in here, but it's like we can't move. It's not letting me move the bags to the this box to the box that's in the air. Like that's my only
I'm sure that'll come up later. We just aren't
yeah.
supposed to do it yet. Click everything.
Clicked on all this already. Did we miss something up here?
Trash can. There's a trash can there.
Hang on.
I'm gonna climb all the way up there.
Let me see.
Where there was like a closer view that you were just at. That's gotta mean something, right?
This one?
But by the trash can. You know what
Hang
I've
on.
been talking about with the trash
I
can?
don't.
It's the thing that has the hole that looks like Mickey Mouse upside down.
Think. Hang on, let me get back to it.
that thing.
I don't think this thing's not a trash can.
Alright, whatever. It
Are they
looks
trash
just like a trash can to me.
Okay. I see a little bit, but
What's this big thing on the wall? Can you do anything with that?
no,
Oh,
it's
okay.
just decoration. Yeah, it's a drawer.
Oh,
I think I should be able to get to the other side, but
all right, go back to the little bunch of lights. The bunch of lights on the wall with the levers.
okay.
Well, you can't look at that sign that's under it where it says attention. This is the only
No.
thing you can't.
It just clicks on this, which is really dumb. Like,
You can click on anything else.
oh, here. Oh my god, it's so stupid. Okay. So like you can't click on the door, but you can click on that stairs. Okay, got it. Okay, this is what I think we had to do. All right, let's give this a twist. There we go. We should go in here. All right, I'm going to start voicing over here since Jackson's here now. This looks just like the door we went into.
Where are we? That's like Silas.
Silent?
Right, are we voicing it now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We must be on the other side. Yes.
Santa, it looks like you have something you want to say.
Oh, which would put us directly above the conveyor belt.
At any rate, we should keep moving. There's a great deal we've yet to investigate. Is there? Looks like we investigated everything.
Stuff up here, so we'll keep investigating.
Looks like a
investigating
hand-operated
this.
winch. But it doesn't look like there's any way to operate it.
That means the wheel isn't attached.
This damn pile of boxes is blocking my way. Wow, he's angry about that. There are a whole bunch of boxes in my way. I can't get through. Wow, Junpei's so mad about that. Kind of funny. The stairs back down should be on the other side of these boxes.
You have an excellent memory. Use that to draw a map inside your head. That way you won't get lost.
The fuck up, Ace.
This winch looks like the other one we saw earlier.
Although this one has a wheel on it.
Alright, let's get this wheel a spin. What? That's weird. I don't feel any resistance. Gah! Ah, shit. Got a wheel.
Good job, genius. You broke it.
I didn't break it. It broke all by itself. Obviously, you didn't see any of that. I didn't fucking touch it. It just came off. Damn, no good. These little shafts are too small for this big. Oh my god, hole.
Pause.
It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway, to be honest.
If that's the case,
Damn.
then
That wheel wasn't originally part of this winch.
Then that means. Alright. No, I mean to
It's
put
part
down.
of another winch.
Yes, let's go back to it. Oh my god, that dialogue.
I was like, don't say nothing, Jax. Don't say I'm about to be in Henny mode in just a second.
Ooh, let's go.
It's happening.
Well,
Everyone
you should
stand
be.
by.
You definitely should be, especially for what's coming up soon. So,
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
got.
cannot wait.
yeah. Were you here for the first couple of episodes? So basically, this is like these people are trapped on this boat and they're trying to escape, but they're forced to play this game by someone.
Yeah, I
called Hero.
remember. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just been a while. Let's see
Yeah, it's
if
been
it
a minute.
Sweet. It's a perfect fit. Like they were made for each other. What? Junpei, right? Not shaky at all. Good. I should be able to turn this now.
Good work, Junpei. We should be able to haul up the wooden box now. You see the wooden box? It's under the catwalk. Can you see it? It's hanging from the rope on the winch, isn't it? Looks like there's some sort of device in the box. I'm not sure what it is. At any rate, we might as well turn that wheel now. Shut up already. I'm counting one.
Also, I gotta change this back into. Okay, never mind. The hand operated wrench. All right, we've got a reel on there. Let's see if I can turn it. All right, I'll turn the reel. Huh? What's this?
What happened?
This reel only turns to the left.
It only turns to the left.
That means we can't reel up that rope.
Yeah. We can only let the rope down.
Interesting. I don't think that will be a problem. We will simply need to go downstairs after letting the wooden box down. I'll be counting on you, Junpei.
Sure thing. No sweat.
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Yeah. He stuck his head out over the side of the catwalk and looked down. The box that had only recently hung just below the catwalk now sat on the floor. It had come to rest near the end of the tunnel that covered the conveyor belt. June's down there. June's down over by there. Junpei could see her still leaning against the wall as if she barely had the strength to sit up. Even from so far away, it was not difficult to see that she had not improved. He almost thought he could see heat rising from her body.
She doesn't seem to be improving.
Ace's expression was inscrutable, but he'd said what they had all been thinking. Well, of course not. She's not gonna just get better right away, you know. It'll take time. He tried desperately to convince himself that what he always said was true.
What could be causing this, I wonder? Illness, perhaps? Anime illness.
No, it's gotta be exhaustion.
Santa's response was confident and certain.
She gets dropped in some weird ass ship, forced to play some messed up game. If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know?
So you're saying we're abnormal?
Yeah. We're just running around this room solving all these puzzles like it's just business as usual. How the hell can you call that normal? We're just guinea pigs.
Santa snorted in disgust. A guinea pig? You mean like a lab rat? You mean we're being used for some sort of experiment? Is that what you're saying?
Don't know. But it does seem like a possibility, you know?
They stood there for a few more minutes, no one speaking, until Santa turned and walked away from the winch. Junpei and Ace followed him.
You know, speaking of experiments,
Santa suddenly stopped.
there was this experiment some scientists did with rats. First, they took a squarish C-shaped tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in it. The tank had 2 exits. Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other one B. Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything. But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it. So what would a rat do if it was put in this situation? Which exit would the rat choose?
There was a moment of silence after Santa posed the question, and then Ace responded.
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified. Which means the rat can't get out that way. So after a lot of trial and error, the rat finally finds exit A.
I can't say that's very interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment.
You're right, it isn't very interesting. Yet.
Hmm.
See, the scientists repeated this experiment over and over, using hundreds of different rats over several generations. This produced some surprising results. With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit. Eventually, a rat was put in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to go to exit B. But that wasn't the most impressive part. The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory far from the original one with the same results. No, on second thought, the results weren't really the same. The rats in the second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial ones. These rats weren't related to the others and had never even come into contact with them, and yet they all easily found their way to exit A, as though they already knew. What did it mean?
Are you suggesting something like telepathy? They were passing information to one another through some undetectable medium?
Ace looked skeptical. Santa snorted at him.
How the hell would I know?
Because obviously you know everything.
I'm not any kind of scientist. I don't know what made him do that. Yeah, I don't know shit. But I do know that story is true, and if you got another explanation, I'd sure love to hear it.
Hmm.
Come on, let's get going. There's still a lot here we haven't checked out. And we gotta get the hell out of here before June passes out.
Without waiting for a response, he turned around and started walking. Junpei, however, wasn't quite ready to leave the topic alone. Hey, wait. There's something I want to ask you. Santa stopped and turned around. Why did they use that tank for the experiment? Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the roller. They could have just used a dry box, you know? If they needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have, I don't know, put some bait by exit B or something. I mean, do they really have to make it so the rats can drown? Santa gave a grim bark of a laugh.
You know, the word emergency comes from the same root word as emerge. You ever think about that?
Hmm?
Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous. And to emerge means to sort of come out or appear or rise out of something else. So what's going on? So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration.
Inspiration?
Yeah, think about it. When the chips are down, either you crack or your mind focuses and pulls up what you need.
So, in an emergency, your real potential emerges? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's why the rats had drowned. They had to be in danger. They had to be in an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
Junpei suddenly felt cold. The back of his head was aching, and his stomach felt strange.
I love the little tangents this game goes on.
I know.
Hold on, I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Let's check the box.
Is that the wrong box?
Oh, it might be a different box. Oh.
Oh, there it
here
is.
it is.
Yeah.
Control panel for something. Some kind of machine. Maybe a control panel? Alright, can we take this box too? No, we can put something in it though. Maybe this hole is where the control panel goes. Well, there's only one way to find out. In you go!
No, we don't have Santa.
Yeah, we still need a Santa again.
Dude, you did it. Everything looks alright.
Okay, but what do we do now?
Why didn't you press the button next to it?
The orange one?
Yes.
Alright, I'll do that. Pushing. Sweet. All sorts of lights are laying up on this thing. And oh, yes. I think I just heard something turn on. Oh! What's that? What happened?
Junpei, look, the conveyor belt's moving.
The conveyor belt? Well, I guess it's done moving now. There's still a bunch of coal on the belt, though. It looks like a bunch of it got dumped off the end of the belt into the wooden box where we found the control panel. Coal. Since the belt started moving, it's transported quite a bit of coal. It all drops off the left end of the belt right into the wooden box. You got the box full of the coal. Oh, Santa.
A wooden box full of coal. There's really only one thing we can do with this stuff.
Alright, let's go here. There's a hole that allows us to put coal into the furnace. Maybe if we can get some coal in there and set it on fire. Okay, let's do it. Alright,
Alright, I'm back.
that's the last of it. No coal left in the wooden box. And nothing. Great. Well, I guess I should have expected that. Why would just throwing coal in the cold furnace do anything? Ah well, a man can dream.
Junpei, explain it to me again. You're planning to stoke the furnace with coal, which will heat the water stored up there and make steam, which will then drive something else. Am I correct? In other words, you want to generate enough pressure with the steam to power the turbine and drive the steam engine, right?
I guess that's the gist of it.
Alright, I'm back.
This isn't enough coal.
Hey, Sky.
Hey,
Welcome back, Sky.
who do you want to be?
Do you want to take over Santa?
I want to be Elon Musk.
Oh no, no one wants to be
Wanna
Elon
be
Musk.
Ace?
Yeah.
I just want the money.
Now we're gonna need a hell of a lot more coal than this.
That's you, Sky.
Very well then. If the three of us work together, then we should manage to fill it much faster.
June, it looks like you have something to say. Oh,
I
did she go?
want to help too. Okay, yeah, I can be June.
Man, I totally didn't even see her walk up there. Or are you feeling up to that?
Yes.
Yeah, right. You look like you're one stiff breeze away from falling over, June. I think you'd better rest some more, alright?
But I...
No arguing. You need your rest, so you just stay there. We'll handle this.
Hmm,
Hmm.
Okay. I understand.
Alright. Time for some manly work. Let's get this coal into the furnaces.
I'm only halfway. Well, no, I'm like almost done with one twisted tea, and I'm already like kind of buzzed.
I had a terrible little cup of wine. It was not good wine. I made a mistake in buying that wine. The wine from Greece is much nicer, but I don't want to open it because I don't want to fucking waste it.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I got the Henny going, so I'm good.
How are you feeling, Jess?
I'm good. I'm in my element.
Well, like I got these 2 bottles of wine when I was in Greece, but like you can only get them in person at the winery. So like the one was tiny and I already drank the majority of it, and the other one is big, but like I don't want to open it unless it's like a really special occasion because like I can't get more. There's no way to get more. So it's like unless I'd fly fucking 14 hours to get more. So I don't want to waste it. So I went to Acme and bought some cheap fucking red wine, and it tastes terrible.
Oh no. You could always import wine, but it's probably fucking expensive.
Well, like you can only buy it if you go to this winery in person to buy it. So
Oh,
like
okay.
unless I don't know if I can get some like overseas DoorDash going, you know?
Oh, okay, got it. Man, this is a lot of work.
All right. I think this should be sufficient.
Alright, now we just got a light. Junpei, hand me your matches.
What
Does
makes you
motherfucker
think I have
this
matches?
whole time? Oh.
I see. Then how are we gonna light it?
Perhaps there's a device nearby that will allow us to remotely ignite the coal. Why would that be a thing that would be there? Let's take a look, shall we?
Some sort of
Because,
ignition device. Huh.
you know, those are just laying around all over the place.
I'm sure Lotus probably has one. She has the answer to every fucking thing.
I mean, I'm sure Lotus has like a fucking secret like electronic lighter just up her butt next to the butane torch.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. I think. Okay, let me. I think I know where I need to go. If I can. Here we go. Is this?
Uh,
I think it might be.
It probably is. You know, with them all the switches and stuff. I think this is how we ignite the furnace. And the buttons are speaking to me.
That means that if we move that thing down.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. Let's go.
Drop it down.
Why am I
real
sounding
slow.
Mario?
Hey Junpei, Ace, look at this. There's big gears turning under the boiler here.
Hmm? Oh,
Oh shit, 3D.
the gears.
They're spinning. How is this
Great
possible?
job.
They're
Great job.
fucking-
You can...
They spin. Junpei, the gears, they fucking spin. How do they do that,
Yes.
Junpei?
Wow, you're
Oh
just
my
as
God.
good as wow. You're
They
just like
spin
Lotus. You
like-
two are made
they're
for
like-
each other.
They're like wheels, but they have teeth and they spin.
What
Wild.
the hell are you guys waiting for?
I'm
Let's
just
start
admiring the spinning.
Well, fucking Ace won't let me go. He keeps talking about the fucking wheel spinning, just like fucking Lotus and those lights.
They're spinning, Junpei.
Well, they're not anymore. So that's the end of that.
They must have died,
Yes.
just like my wife.
You have a wife?
Yeah, she don't spin no more though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh man.
It looks like this thing unlocks the door. There's a depression here that looks like it's the outline of 3 circles laid on top of each other in a triangle.
Just like my depression after losing my wife.
Oh, maybe.
Oh my god.
Maybe if we put those 3 discs we found into this thing, well, there's only one way to find out. Let's stick them
My
in
wife would have loved
Ace's
those
wife.
3 discs.
Wait, what? Huh?
My wife would have loved those 3 discs.
That's odd.
Oh man.
Nothing's happening.
Maybe you're, I don't know, putting them in the wrong places.
That's what she said. Perhaps you
your
have
work
them
said?
facing in the wrong directions. I did that once. Perhaps you should, do that thing where you turn them and stuff. What's the word? Rotation. Spinning like the cogs, the disc.
Well, no harm in trying. Instructions for operation. When the disc
Oh,
is clicked,
shit.
it will rotate a certain amount. When the right arrow is clicked, the discs are switched. Please note, when the discs are switched, the angles for the discs are reset.
That was confusing.
Okay, so I think we gotta get all the parts to align, like...
You gotta make a star.
Yes.
You just keep switching them. No, you can rotate them too.
Oh yeah, right, doing... Okay.
Aw, shit.
That doesn't seem right.
It doesn't... Let me try switching these two.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a star.
Wow.
Here you go.
Eee.
Yay, I have bed. Yay.
The red discs on these...
Yeah.
Yay. The red lines on these discs. I think maybe I can make a star polygon with these.
Also,
Oh.
I apologize if I have really delayed reactions. I have like a half a second to a second delay for some reason.
You're good.
So
You're good.
that's always fun.
Yes! The door's open! Given the circumstances, Junpei's happiness was certainly understandable. Ace seemed to share his excitement.
Oh, yes. Opened, just like my wife to the mailman. Alright, Junpei, why don't you go get June
Oh
now?
my god.
Santa Claus and I will keep an eye on this door. We're just gonna sit here watching it. Because,
Yeah, you watch this door like
sometimes
Lotus
doors
watch
do
those
some
fucking
shady
lights.
stuff.
Yeah. You keep watching the door. Santa snorted.
Why do we need to do
Doing
that?
that cocaine.
Even if it shuts, we know how to solve the puzzle now. We could just open it again.
Well, I suppose that's true, you little shit, but listen here. We gotta look at that door. Shall all 3 of us go collect June then?
Nah, I'm cool. I'll let Junpei handle it.
Wow. Thanks for all your help. He
You're
still
welcome.
seemed
I'm
irritated
really
by
good at looking at
something.
doors.
Yeah, you and Lois, you two are a perfect match, actually. But you both just stare at things for hours and comment about things spinning or being too bright.
Lotus likes green lights too much. I like red lights. I like nice, long red lights.
And things that spin.
I love the spin things right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby.
Yes. He still seemed irritated by something, however, and sat down on the stairs petulantly.
So are you only interested in being contrary? You fucking
Ace
contrarian.
sighed, with the air of a long-suffering parent. Alright, I'll go get June, you lazy assholes. I'll be right back.
How do I
Give a
reach
quick
these
nod.
kids?
To Ace and Santa and dashed off down the stairs. Before long, he was back on the first floor, next to the conveyor belt, and June,
Oh, Jumpy.
as he drew closer, she stood up slowly. Are you okay? He did his best to sound calm and nonchalant, but there was no hiding the genuine concern in his voice.
Yes, I'm fine now. I'm sorry I made you worry.
June blushed. He wasn't sure if she was embarrassed or still feverish. Let me check. Just to make sure, he reached out and put his hand against her forehead.
Ah,
Good. You're feeling a lot better. She was feeling far less warm than she had earlier, but still wasn't down to what seemed normal to him. Are you sure you're alright? He had to be sure. June gave him a look.
oh, you're such a warrior, Jumpy. Oops, I mean, warrior. Hehehe.
June giggled. He wasn't sure if she just made a joke or not, but seeing her smile again made Junpei feel at ease. If she was well enough to smile and laugh, then she really was feeling much better. He gave her a friendly poke on the forehead. Alright, let's go.
Go where?
Oh wait, I didn't tell you. We got the exit open, so...
Great, let's go.
June clapped her hands and nodded urgently.
I remember why I didn't remember this escape room, because there's barely anything in it.
Yeah. It's just the
annoying.
first one.
It's annoying
The
to
first
figure
one's
out.
really dumb. Yeah, the first one's really dumb. Like, it's go all the way to the top and, like, it doesn't, like, eh. But other than that, I find it really easy, other than the first part. They headed back to the exit, but on their way they found...
Oh, it's...
Santa? Santa was sitting on the stairs. He was, however, holding something in his right hand and staring at it with a strange expression. Junpei and June slowed down and finally stopped in front of him. What are you looking at? Santa answered without looking up, his voice quiet.
It's a photo. It's my sister.
Sister? Santa, you've got a sister?
Santa simply nodded.
Yeah, kid was as cute as a button.
June cocked her head, confused.
She was only about an inch tall then? Ah, sorry. I guess an inch is a little large for a button. Probably more like half-inch.
Mm. Santa didn't smile or laugh.
Sorry.
Like,
One fucked up.
like how dumb you gotta be.
Why are you looking at it?
It's like an inch is a pretty big button.
He simply turned back to his picture and spoke.
I was her Santa Claus.
Wait, what? This sudden revelation took Junpei by surprise. He had no idea what Santa meant. He glanced at June, who shook her head. She didn't know either.
We didn't have parents. They bought it in an accident. We were still kids. I had to be like her dad. And that meant that I bought her Christmas presents every year. On Christmas Eve, I'd leave the present next to her pillow. And the next morning, she'd come running into my room with this big smile. Look, Santa left me a present. He got me that doll I really wanted.
Oh,
I'm so glad he got my letter. She was always so excited. I was the one who told her to write those letters. I'd say, write down something you want and mail it to Santa. The address I gave her was somewhere in Northern Europe that doesn't exist. Anyway, she'd write the letter and I'd stamp it and send it out.
I love to think that there's some random house in Europe getting all these letters.
And a few days later, show up back in her mailbox marked address unknown.
That's disappointing.
And opened the letter before she figured out they'd been sent back. Once I had the letter, I'd go around a couple stores with some money I'd saved up over the year and buy her the stuff she'd asked for. It took a lot of saving, but I managed to buy her presents every year.
Junpei was silent. He could think of nothing to say.
Ew.
June looked down, uncomfortable. The wall next to him suddenly groaned. Either he hadn't heard the sound or didn't care. Santa kept talking.
And one year, the letter was different. He didn't write a list of toys you wanted or anything like that. Instead, it said, I don't want any presents this year. Instead, I want you to make my wish come true. My wish is that we'll be happy like this for a really, really long time.
Oh.
That was it. Nothing else. But I couldn't make that wish come true. Some Santa I am.
Santa looked sad. Junpei had never seen him look sad before. He wasn't sure he liked it. Junpei decided it was probably best not to ask Santa any more questions.
I mean, I would
But
hope you wouldn't like it. That'd be kind of.
What happened?
June glanced up at Santa quickly as she spoke. He answered, but only with an effort.
She died.
Dun dun dun.
I had a feeling.
He was killed 9 years ago.
Mm. There was nothing Junpei could say. His heart felt like a great lump of lead. June bit her lip and looked away. Her face was pale.
Okay, if he doesn't say he just found this, like, oh, okay, that's disappointing. You know, I feel like they missed an opportunity here for him to be like, and I just found this fucking picture on the stairs. Like, not even with him, I just found this picture on the stairs. What does this mean, gang?
Wow.
Could you
Alright,
imagine? That would have been a fucking twist.
It would.
Whiplash.
Santa stood up suddenly, his downcast demeanor gone. He shoved the picture back in his pocket and headed back up the stairs, taking them two at a time. Junpei and June looked at one another. There was nothing they could think of to say.
Hey, what are you two doing? Let's get moving. Come on.
Santa's voice echoed across the room from above them.
Let's go.
Yeah. They nodded and followed him quickly up the stairs. Ace was waiting for them at the top. He was leaning against the handrail. He looked very tired.
Where the hell have y'all been? You've been looking at fucking pictures or something? You're finally back.
The door had shut, but it wasn't cause for concern. Sorry we took so long. Junpei quickly solved this puzzle for a second time, and the door opened once again.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Just
Hey.
hanging out.
Hey,
Welcome.
Please.
let's go. In single file, they walked through. After walking for nearly 15 feet, they found themselves in front of a metal door. It opened easily enough, and they passed through it as well. A new room stretched out before them. Is this a warehouse?
No, I believe this is a cargo room, you know, the thing that's a little bit different than a warehouse. And this must be where they store all the vessel's freight. So basically a warehouse.
There are wooden crates everywhere. I wonder how old they are.
Junpei, Ace, and June had stopped unconsciously, pausing to take in their new surroundings. Santa's voice broke through their momentary trance.
Well, we probably ought to start with finding the exit, right? Let's get going. Back-to-back escape room.
Okay.
And then we find out this
There
whole
are a
time
bunch
Junpei's
of-
been a robot.
What kind of robot? Just a random robot?
I don't
or-
know. I guess I was just thinking about it, and I'm like, why do we have this weird... Like, if we're Junpei, right? Why do we got this weird shit happening on the screen? Like, all this digital stuff going around. You know, futuristic
Oh, you mean
robot
the blue
vision.
stuff?
Yeah. And then on the map with just a camera. What if Junpei this whole time has just been a fucking camera and all these people are psychotic?
Well,
No
you
comment.
see...
It's a Spike Chunsoft game, maybe. There's like a non-small chance that's true.
I mean, in this game, there's a small chance of anything being true, so you never know.
Yeah, you can fall in despair.
There are a bunch of bags here. I wonder what's in them. Card with a headshot. Gee, I wonder who this is.
Suspicious.
A card with Santa's face printed on it.
And what's that?
It's a card. It has a headshot on it.
Mm. A headshot, huh? Is it a confirmed kill?
Yeah, no. I'm not really
sniper?
sure what purpose this could possibly serve. Card with a headshot. You remember this guy?
Who's that guy?
Who there? Who there?
A card with the ninth man's face printed on it.
I'm disappointed that man is not still alive because he looks like a bop. These crates are quite large, if I do say so myself. Just in case you didn't notice. And they seem to be tied to one another with sturdy straps. Again, just in case you couldn't see that with your own eyes.
Thanks for you're the master. You and Lola should really. I mean, you two are made for each
You
other.
are
Let's just-
welcome. You know, honestly, I walked in here and I was like, big ass boxes, big ass straps. I don't know if they'll know what those are. So I just felt the need to point it out.
Oh, thank you, Captain Obvious. A box. There's nothing inside.
There are 3 crates here, stacked up like stairs.
We can climb up there. I think we can get over the fence. Junpei, think you could go take a look at that?
Sorry, but no thanks.
Why?
I've got a bad feeling about it.
He's got a fear
Okay.
of crates.
Wow.
Okay, fine. I'll go.
This man hops that fence and immediately explodes. That'd be fucking wild.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but just in case.
This game's metal as hell.
Wait. What's he going to do with that screw? Where's he putting that thing?
It's gonna be loose. He's got a screw loose.
I don't see what throwing a screw at a fence is. Holy shit!
Oh
Huh.
Hmm.
no! This! Oh man!
There's electricity running through that fence.
Looks like it.
Oh man, don't be a pussy.
Take us
Parkour.
inside.
Well, we
we
could jump off those crates, but we wouldn't be able to get back.
Huh. Alright, let's find more white bags.
Hardcore
There's gotta
parkour.
be more... Card with a headshot. Look at this guy.
Look at that
Card
guy.
with Seven's face printed on it. I
What
think
a
you can
handsome
get
man.
funny dialogue if you keep... Okay, I guess not.
We've searched all the boxes, every single one in this room. We didn't touch the barrels because those aren't boxes. There's nothing in them.
You couldn't check the barrels too? Thanks, Ace.
No, we don't check the barrels. We're checking those now, though. There's some sort of liquid in them. You know, just in my professional opinion, it looks like a liquid. I don't think it's Newtonian. Not really sure what it is, honestly.
And let's not find out. It's locked. We need the key.
All the boxes have numbers on them, just in case you couldn't read those numbers. And they're labeled, 1 through 9. Do they owe?
Ace bent down and picked up something that had been sitting next to the box.
Take a nice view, boys. Junpei, take a look at this. Look at my ass crack.
Cards. Oh god, no. Oh god, can we just burn this thing, please? There's a picture of Lolis on this card.
Fights! Don't you call my fucking name ridiculous, I'll get you!
Silas, don't you have something to say? I mean, Santa?
Man, her hair is ridiculous. It's like clay or something.
Says the pot to the kettle. Wow, everyone loves Lolis.
I know I'm not here, but that's rude as fuck. When you birth 4 children in college, you'll understand. You'll have fucking clay hair too. My hair is actually clay. I had to mold that shit.
Cards we don't have. Captain Obvious.
This looks like the hardest puzzle ever.
It's a card with a headshot.
Wonder who that is.
Snake.
Is that Snake's card? Did he
No,
explode?
no,
I forget if
Captain
he
Obvious.
exploded by this point.
Yeah, you want to see it? You want to take a look at it?
I do. I need to see it. I know I said that's fine and no, but I need to see it.
This card has Snake's face on it.
Y'all reckon we could go back, get some beef jerky, salt that shit?
Who eats beef jerky? This is Clover's card. You know, looking at this photo, she's kind of cute, isn't she? Huh?
Ew.
What's up?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
You fucking
Why is her-
lolicon.
Why does her smile make me feel cold? The card with a headshot.
No shit.
Damn. It's Ace's card. You look like some kind of European lord.
Damn right. That's a handsome fucking lad right there, and don't you forget it. Look at my hair.
Yeah, it's
Just
much
look
better
at it.
than
Look at my eyes.
yeah, it's much better than Lois's clay hair. So, hey, you want to see it? It's actually a pretty good picture,
Damn straight.
and that's a big compliment coming from me.
No, I don't need to see it. I already know I'm beautiful. In fact, we really ought to get back to our search, you know, and tasting that mystery liquid in them barrels.
Oh, okay, you do you. These stairs, they go up 3 stories.
What are you waiting for, Junpei? Whatever, I'm going.
Living life on the
The
edge.
only door here, except for the one we just came in through.
Then this is the exit.
No shit, Sherlock. Of course, it's locked.
I really hope that's not the exit.
Is it an electronic lock?
No, just a keyhole right under the doorknob.
So to open this door, we've got to find a key that fits that keyhole.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's a
Junpei.
metal panel over
Hey,
the
Junpei.
outside of the window. Yes, what is it, Ace?
Hey, we need to find a key for a keyhole.
Okay, thanks
Just
for
in case you
reminding me.
didn't know.
Oh, great, and look, there's a fucking green light. There are several lights here with numbers 1 to 9. Only the light with a number 9 is lit. Can you please turn this off?
Oh, there's 6 holes here. They look like jacks for a headphone cable.
Jacks, huh? Then maybe we put something in them.
Yeah, something might happen.
Alright. First, we gotta find all the freaking bags. So I think we have 7, so we're just missing 2.
I wonder what's inside all these crates.
More crates. There's a tall fence surrounding part of the cargo room. Apparently, there's a high voltage current running through the fence.
Hey, Junpei, I dare you to
There's
piss
a
on
crate
that
over there.
fence.
There's something on it, isn't there?
You can do that, Ace. Yeah, it looks like a coffin.
A coffin?
Yeah, seems kind of weird to find a coffin here, right?
As it's telling us to search here?
Alright, so we have
Swear
to
to
get
God, if
over
that ends
there.
up being Santa's sister or some shit, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh, is this repeat? Or you'll be able to get back?
Yeah, I think this is a VP, it looks like.
Yeah, you can't pass the electric fence, basically.
Yeah.
Don't whiz on the electric fence. Doom. I don't know what's in these barrels, but I know it's
Take
liquid.
them!
Judging by their weight, Junpei, perhaps a liquid of some sort. You know, definitely not a solid. And there's nothing in these crates, Junpei. I don't know why you're searching these crates.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you, Ace. Did I miss something?
Junpei, are you aware there's crates in here?
No, I'm not. Because I don't have eyes, obviously. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry, that's Snake, not me. Sorry.
Oh, poor Snake.
Poor Snake. Rest in pieces.
Hey, Junpei, these crates are a little smaller. It looks like they're the children of the other crates. I'm a little high, Junpei. Don't mind me.
They look like they're the children of the other crates, Ace. That's my line.
I was like, damn, those crates had a child. Junpei, that sounds like some sort of fairy tale.
Really? I don't know, man. You ever think about how crates would reproduce? Doesn't sound like a fairy tale to me.
Junpei, I'm a little high, but I think you might be higher.
I
I think there might be some fumes in this fucking cargo hold. I don't know what that
I think
liquid
there's
was,
just
but I
fumes
think it's
in the
hitting a
ship.
little different.
I think there's just fumes in this ship. Ace.
I'm still sailing from those drugs I took earlier.
This must be.
Oh no! Oh no! Don't look at it. I'm not cute at all. I'm not photogenic. I don't look sexy either. Oh no! Next to Clover, my skin looks gross. I'm not sexy like Lotus.
Oh
Yeah, you
yeah.
don't need clay.
I know
You don't
guys
need
go for
clay.
women who look like Lotus.
Who? Name one.
Everyone, sweetie.
Nah.
Everyone. The entire college fraternity, the whole dorm, the staff.
But
No, do you think I had 4 children?
I'm trying to. I'm doing the best I can. Please don't call me a board or a trash can or a cutting board.
That's wild.
Wait a minute. I haven't said anything like that. Have I?
Damn, that wine tasted terrible, but it is hitting.
Oh no.
You
Here.
know what type of wine?
It was, I don't even fucking remember. Some sort of red wine.
Okay.
Was it like $10
Dark
red
Horse
wine?
something. Yeah, it was like $9, so.
Oh.
Okay.
Not the good shit, but it's at least hitting.
That's true. Not cool, man. You took this picture without my permission.
It looks pretty cool though. Yeah, admit it. You look really handsome in this picture.
Hey. Oh.
You pay
Hey, knock
this
it off,
handsome
Lovebird.
boy.
What? We're not a couple, not at all, not in any way.
Damn, friend zoned.
Ooh.
Alright,
F
that's
and
all.
shit
That.
for the fallen.
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards. We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front of each box. Junpei stared at the cards in his hand. Ace peered over his shoulder at them.
Hey, Junpei, those are cards.
Yes,
Were
thank
you
you.
aware that those were cards, Junpei? I just
I
wanted to
was.
make sure.
I have them all.
Yeah. You know which ones go in which box?
Yes, because I have eyes. Yeah, I
Are
have
you
eyes
sure?
unlike you, Ace. Yes, I do, Ace.
Bet you wish you were
Junpei.
handsome like me in that picture.
I am. Don't you see? Don't you see? Isn't my face so sexy in here in this picture? Junpei gave him a look. Yeah. Of course I do. It's really obvious.
Yeah, we
You
should
just
pop
match
quiz.
out- What?
Pop quiz somebody who hasn't played the game and figure out which number everyone is. Alright.
You just match our numbers to the numbers. Then you pop to the corresponding card in the right box. So, for instance, the card with the picture of Ace on it goes into box 1. The card with the picture of Snake on it goes into box 2, and so on.
You're so smart, Junpei. I would never have figured that out myself. My question earlier was genuine. I can state the obvious, but when it comes to puzzles, you know, I'm a little thick-headed sometimes.
It's called matching the face with the fucking number, corresponding number. It's called common sense.
Junpei, unless they got pictures of faces on them boxes, I ain't gonna get it.
Huh. What is it? Junpei thought he might have imagined it, but he could have sworn Ace stiffened.
Sorry about that. It, brushes my pants sometimes. I'll leave the rest of you. I'm gonna go off into this corner over here and leave you to it.
Hey, Ray! He quickly turned and walked away. What's wrong with him? Oh well, whatever.
Goddamn erectile dysfunction.
And that stops him from doing the puzzle. From matching people's faces.
He's full 10. He's off in the.
Oh jeez. Doing his best to clear his mind for the task at hand, he turned back towards the boxes. Time to solve the 9 boxes puzzle. It's not really a puzzle. 9 cards with pictures and 9 boxes. Junpei stared at them for a moment and then began. Ace's card is in box 1. Snakes in number 2. I just need to do the same for the rest. And
Are you not even
finally,
allowed to do the puzzle?
yeah, it's not even a puzzle. It's just, it does it for you.
What?
The 9th man's card into box number 9. All 9 box lids popped open at once. Yeah, they opened! He peered inside. What the? In each box was a single pin. 9 pins?
I want my money back.
They looked a little like sewing pins, but much thicker. I guess I'll take them with me. Junpei collected them all quickly and shoved them into his pocket. 9 pins. Alright.
Like that Ace's pin was the only one not stacked like evenly. Because he goes against the grain.
Yes.
That makes
These
sense.
look. It does. These look like the kind of pins you use for sewing. There are 9 of them in total, and they have numbers on them that run from 1
They
to 9.
most definitely do not look like the pins you use for sewing.
Yeah, they really don't. Can I not go upstairs? Oh, there we go. Okay.
I'm hearing some spooky sounds right now.
Where are they coming from?
I don't know. Sounds like someone's trying to speak to me through my headphones. The Russians are tapping in. I have history with them.
Oh no. Not the Russians. There are 6 holes here, and it looks like the pins I just found would be a perfect fit for them. Oh, they're probably contacting you because you have contact to Xi Jinping. You can get them to Xi Jinping. That's why you're getting you're the Russian.
No. It's probably about my car's extended warranty again.
Oh no.
Once you found
Sounds
the
like
9
actually
boxes,
spooky.
right?
It's like static, but at like different tones and in like in a sequence, and it's kind of neat, honestly.
I think that's someone's background noise.
Oh, I thought that was coming from my computer. I was like, what is happening? I thought it was just my audio stuff was like acting up, and I'm like, am I hearing like the internet? What is happening?
No.
Bro.
Well, why don't you try it?
All right, let's see what happens. I think 2, 4, and 6 should go here on the top part, and 3, 5, and 7 on the bottom part.
Well,
Well, some of them lit up.
yeah, 3 and 6. I wonder if there's some kind of rule that determines which lights go on.
Well, I put the 2, 4, and 6 pins on the top part, and the 3, 5, and 7 pins on the bottom.
You think You think maybe it's a digital root?
The digital root?
2 plus 4 plus 6 equals 12. The
God
digital
damn it,
root
math.
of 12 is 3.
My only weakness.
Therefore, light 3 turns on. 3 plus 5 plus 7 is 15. The digital root of 15 is 6. Therefore, light 6 turns on. Makes sense, right?
I see. The
Wonder if
lights
there's a
that match the
practical
digital root
use to this.
of the pins inserted on the top and lower parts will light up. So that's how it works.
Oh, there's one other thing I'd like to check.
Well, if he wants to try, he's certainly welcome to. So, he put the 1, 2, and 3 pins on the top and the 6, 7, and 8 pins on the bottom. Oh. They turned off.
6 plus 7 plus 8 equals 21. The digital root of 21 is 3. Therefore, light 3 turns off. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. The digital root of 6 is 6. Therefore, light 6 turns off.
Oh, I get it now. If the digital root for the pins you insert is the same as the number on the lights that are lit, those lights turn off.
Yeah, it looks like that's the trick. Alright, now we know how it works. You want to give it a try?
Wait, you mean you know what we're supposed to do with these lights? That sounds pretty sus to me.
Well, no, but I figure we could try and see if we can turn them all on, you know? Figure something's gotta happen if we can manage that.
Turn on the lights. Huh. Okay, Junpei, let's make sure we know how this works, alright? Pick one of the 6 holes. Then pick one of the pins in your hand and insert it into the hole.
Whoa.
Keep it up until all 6 of the holes are filled. Once all the holes are filled, the lights with the numbers that correspond to the digital roots of the pins in the upper and lower parts will turn on. However, if a digital root corresponds to a light that is already on, that light will be turned off. The goal is to turn all the lights on.
God, I love green
Alright,
lights.
let's do this. Fuck you, Lotus.
And filling my holes.
Oh my god. Alright,
Digital roots, they're so fun.
they are.
I wonder what they're actually useful for. I tried to look it up, and it just said checking arithmetic, and if stuff is divisible by 3 or 9, and I feel like anything modulus 3 or 9 would also give you that, so like I don't know what the actual mathematic
pretty sure
usefulness is
digital
of a
root-
digital root.
Pretty sure digital root's not really a thing. They just made it up for this game.
No, it's a thing. It's a
It is a
real
thing.
thing.
It means something different,
It's
doesn't it?
just no. That's exactly what they're using it as.
Oh, you're right. Huh.
So like any number, you add up all the numbers, and yeah, and it gives you a number between 0 and 9. So if it goes over, then you go back, do it again. I just don't understand the purpose.
Mhm.
I think it has a practical purpose in like real life. There might
It's used in quick barcode checking. So anything mod 9, because it essentially is a mod 9 calculation. But like a day to day, it's not. It's like you know how day to day you could reasonably find someone who uses differential equations or like other algebraic tricks. This is more like for a very specific use case of like card checking. It's like a party trick. Also, I totally got
That's
that from
fair.
Exchange. So shout out to those guys.
Just now or like previously?
Oh no, I literally have it up right now when you asked the question. I realized I was muted when I started
Oh,
looking for it.
I was like searching it up on my phone, and like I was like, I found a whole bunch of explanations of how to find it, and I'm like, I understand how to find it. It's not very complicated. I just don't understand its purpose.
It has something to
And
do
no one
with
was
the number
explaining
9.
it.
If it has something to do with the number 9, then they try to shoehorn it into this game. That's the rule.
That's fair.
That's fair.
That's true.
I do not understand the rules of this book.
Making all the things light up.
Mm-hmm.
The first row of 3, you get the digital root and you light that up. Second row of 3, you do the same thing. So you have to light up the 2 numbers without sharing any digits between those.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be that hard.
So I have 2 left, just 1 and 9. So
Well, the trick is if you have the number itself and then 2 other numbers that add up to 9, then that ends up being the number itself.
mm-hmm. So I can use let me see.
You're doing it the hard way instead.
What's the way you suggested?
Just put in 1 and then 2 numbers that add up to 9.
Okay.
And same thing for 9.
1, 4, 5.
Like, you do 1, 4, 5 and like 2, 7, 9. Like that. Or 1, 3 and 6. What was that? Heard a sound.
I do 1d6, yeah. And then
Did no one else get a weird sound? It was just my computer.
just your computer.
What kind of weird sound?
It sounded like
Was it like the crates who were speaking to you?
it's like a notification sound that I haven't heard before.
No, it's probably your computer. I don't think I heard that.
Oh, wait, someone followed me on Xbox. Was that it?
Nice.
You just need 2 numbers that add up to 9.
I know. I'm probably. Let me change this.
9, 4, 5.
Yeah, you could do 9, 4, 5. You could also do 9, 2, 7.
And then for this, I can do 1, 6, and 3.
Yeah.
8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 9.
There you go. Okay.
You got an F.
All the lights are on and the shutters opened up. Hey, does that mean?
Yeah, we gotta do it again.
Oh, fuck
Oh
me.
no.
Man, I thought I was doing so well. Okay, so we've got 9 holes, and there's an F up above them.
I don't know what the F
Kyoko's
is. I
great
do know
at
one.
math.
What's that?
This time there are 9 holes. So we need to insert
shit.
9 pins.
Man, that's boring.
Well, why don't you just try it though, right?
But if you have to insert 9 pins, then aren't you just inserting all 9 pins? I assume this is the hexadecimal F, not the letter F.
You're smart enough for this game, I think. Wait, what is hexadecimal F?
11.
It's 15, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
So I can put 7. Okay. 6. Oh.
You put the 1 there.
I can put 1 down here because they'll make. Okay, yeah, I'll put 1 down here.
Oh, I guess I think that works. Oh yeah, that looks like
Okay, okay, just the last. Yay! There we go. All pins inserted. All lights lit. We did it! The power's on now.
Looks like there's electricity going to the monitor on top now. Alright, let's see if we can activate the device on the top.
A green button, a red button, and a lever. I wonder what these do.
I think this might help.
What the hell is this? Where did he find this? What is that? Where'd you find it?
I found it when you were messing around with the pinholes. Looks like instructions for this thing.
Convenient.
According to what it says here, this thing's a remote control for that.
Fair.
Yeah, that.
What's he pointing? Oh.
The machine over there, apparently it's called the Pushmaster 5000.
That's
Are
what they
you
call me in
serious?
college.
Where? So what are we supposed to do with the Pushmaster 5000?
See the coffin over on top of the crates?
Yeah.
I want to know what the deal is with it.
I do.
Want to check it out?
Yeah.
Alright, how do you think we're going to get there?
Well, there were some crates on the right side of the fence that someone piled up like stairs. Maybe if we make a path to a coffin from there,
How would we do that?
line up the crates, I guess?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I guess this is just another of Zero's puzzles.
Yeah.
No, all ships got this system, of having to insert these weird pins and, doing crane games with electric fences. Your ship doesn't have an electric fence in the cargo hold? Weird.
Anyway, let's give it a shot. Now it looks like the Pushmaster 5000 runs off a battery. So to keep it from using up its energy too fast, it's been programmed so that it will only start moving once its path has been completely programmed in.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. New material has been added to the file screen. Alright, let's give this a try.
Sure thing. Just keep in mind that there is a limit on the battery, alright? Battery dies after 50 moves.
So what happens after 50 moves? Do we die?
50 moves, huh? Yeah, we're trapped on this boat forever.
Also, keep in mind the Pushmaster 5000 can't move the heavy metal crates, okay?
Got it. Alright, I'm not gonna read this.
He was a professional Pushmaster 5000 operator.
Box pushing puzzle.
Woo!
You
Why
wasted a move.
wouldn't they just Why wouldn't they just move the coffin to the electric fence and then just reach over and grab it? Like, the coffin is hanging off the edge of the crate, so you'd think they would just be able to just, you know, pull
My
it
crate's in
over.
the corner. You can't move it. You know how these puzzles work.
You're not allowed to move the crate in the corner?
Well, you
Oh, I
can't
see. The fucking Pushmaster is a goddamn box. Okay.
go-
I understand now. I thought you were just moving boxes using a crane or something.
Yeah, but wouldn't that
This
be
motherfucking thing is a
clever?
box.
It looks like you have moves to spare. I think you'll be okay.
I think I'll be fine. Okay. It's easy. Okay, I'm done putting in the program. What do I do next?
Just be quiet and watch. See, it's moving already.
Wow, look at that. Look at Lotus's machine go. Pushmaster 5000 did just what I told it to do and lined up all the crates. Awesome. Great, now we can reach the coffin. We just need to climb these crates over by the fence.
You know, it feels really ominous that he was looking at a picture of his gone sister, and now there's a tiny child-sized coffin on a bunch of crates, and you know.
Just getting dark.
Mummy.
Chia.
Just kidding.
Really? Really, dude?
Whatever. Just open it.
Okay. A small key and
An exit.
June, you
done?
look.
Yeah, a revolver.
It looks pretty old. I used to use one of these back in the war.
I wonder if this is a replica?
This thing is. Are these real bullets? If this is real.
You're not gonna take it?
Of course not. All something like this is going to do is cause more trouble. It's a
You honestly
powerful
need it.
weapon that gives one person a huge advantage. Something like that would be way too dangerous to have around. We're in enough danger already.
Yeah, I
This
suppose you're right.
motherfucker. Someone's gonna grab the goddamn gun while no one's looking, and then someone's gonna
Well,
get
Clover
shot
isn't
up
here.
and-
Clover isn't here, so she's not here to fucking kill us like
I mean, it's
last time.
basically
Like,
Chekhov's
for real.
gun, right?
Like,
if
why would
there's
you
a
leave
gun,
any weapon behind? Like, that could be, like, useful for stuff, right? Like, you could be shooting locks and stuff. Like, it's the same
No,
thing with
we
the
don't need
axe
guns.
before.
We don't need guns. Fuck you all. We don't need guns.
Maybe Zero put this gun here, hoping that something like that might happen.
It's fine. Who needs a gun? Like, seriously.
In other words, maybe he put it here to make us fight each other. Oh no.
In that case, we should most certainly leave it here. I, for one, have no desire to let Zero control me.
Wow,
You
yeah,
don't
quick
even know he could
change of
take that
heart,
gun and
Ace.
shoot Zero.
Me neither.
Okay, we've got that figured out, but you aren't gonna leave that key in there, are you?
Of course not. We'll take that with us. Rusty key. A rusty key. Maybe I can use this. Is this gun still in here? There's a revolver in this coffin. What was that thing for?
Jumpy.
I know. I'll be there in just a minute. I don't like this. Let's just put this key in here and yes! Sounds like that did it.
Yay! Looks like it's open, Jumpy.
I see. This key should open this door that we just opened.
Hey, what are you waiting for? Let's go.
Yes! It's opening! Because it's a door, so they open! Yes!
Yeah, it's just like I said. After we unlocked that door, the key opened the door.
You
And we
found
went
it.
through the door.
Long hallway, huh?
Let's check it out.
We've seen this elevator before.
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
And then we went through the number 6 door, and that took us to the engine room.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room / warehouse with all them big ass boxes.
And now we're back here.
In other words, we made a loop. We're back where we started. Junpei approached the elevator. We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a car reader here.
Perhaps we aren't able to activate it from this location. You know, on account of there being no way to activate it.
Why don't you just try pushing the button?
Yeah.
Now, hold on,
Gently.
gang. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
He pushed the triangular button on the wall. A moment passed. It works? The elevator door opened and then eventually shut again.
I think so.
Pushing the button had apparently restored power to the elevator.
Good, now we can go back if we need to.
What do we do? Should we return to C deck?
No, this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going back, I think we should see what's down there first.
I agree. Let's go.
Their decision made, Junpei and his companions left the elevators behind and continued down the hallway. Sometime later,
Looks like it ends here.
Santa, who had been walking several paces in front of the rest, suddenly stopped. Only one door. They searched around just in case.
There isn't anything else. It's the only way to go.
It was the door or nothing else. Alright, let's open it. Junpei took a deep breath, readied himself, then grabbed the doorknob and pulled the door open.
Oh boy.
Alright. He paused for a moment, then stepped back through into the room. And there he saw the number that had hung over their heads since they woken up.
Bum-ba-da-bum.
9. The number 9 door, like the numbers on every other door, this one too, was a rough shape made of red paint. Its door was set into the back wall of the room. Junpei leapt toward it with a sudden burst of hopeful energy. It was a large double door, heavy, and full of solemn importance. He grabbed the door handle and shook. Of course, it wouldn't be that easy. The red sat on the wall next to the door, displayed on it. Vacant. Huh. We finally found it. Junpei felt himself overwhelmed by a torrent of emotion. At last, they found the exit, but cold gripped his heart, and he knew all too well why. As he stood, frozen, unsure what to think or feel.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Look behind you!
He spun around and couldn't believe what he saw.
A person
What?
holding a gun.
a 9 door. There's another one. Why? Junpei's voice was barely audible, even to himself. He stumbled toward the second door, as if somehow compelled. It was a small, single door. It sat in the starboard corner of the room on the same wall as the door they've entered from, but in the opposite corner. It's a 9 no matter how you look at it. The red is there too, so this is a real one? Junpei shook the door handle pointlessly and muttered to himself, Why? Why the hell are there 2 doors? It was Santa who answered.
There were always 2 doors. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a number 9.
Of course, we just assumed that there was only one. After all, why would there be more than one?
Oh man! Jeez, we fell for it. There are 2 doors. That means that all 9 people who had met at the central staircase could escape. No one would be left behind. Now it makes sense why the bracelets are numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Divided into teams of 4 and 5 people. The digital root of both teams end up being number 9. Take 1, 2, 7, 8, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, for example. The digital root for both teams would be 9. Or 2, 3, 4, 9, and 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. The digital root is still 9. There are a bunch of combinations that work, and they all end up the same way. If one team has digital root of 9, so would the other. What does that mean? The answer is simple. From the very beginning, the Nonary game was designed to save all 9 people. That's how it was meant to be. Zero didn't lie. He never said there'd be only one number 9 door. But anyone who'd found themselves in the game would have assumed that was the case. Fights would have broken out. One team would likely betray or deceive the other. Someone might be hurt. Someone might get killed. But eventually they'd reach the very same room and realize how pointless all their infighting was. There were 2 doors. There was no need to kill each other. They'd understand and be appalled, overwhelmed with guilt at what they've done. This game was designed for that purpose. This Nonary game. We were all arguing and fighting over doors at the very beginning. But if there'd been one slip up, one tiny mistake that led to more, everything could have been so much worse now. The thought of it sent a chill down his spine.
So, what are we gonna do, Junpei?
A voice broke through Junpei's frantic thoughts. Santa's voice. Eh? Oh, wait.
Hey, keep it together, man.
Sorry.
Jeez. So, what do we do?
What do you...
We need to think about our next step. Our numbers are 1, 3, 5, and 6. That's a digital root of 6. 4 of us can't open the number 9 door.
The 4. Wait, don't tell me!
Yep, there's one combination that'll let 3 of us open the number 9 door. That's why I'm asking, what now?
What now? It took him no time at all to determine the answer. There was only one combination of 3 people that would give a digital root of 9. 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9. That would mean... No! We gotta go back! That wasn't a possibility he was willing to consider. Santa and Ace agreed.
I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
Junpei let out a breath he hadn't realized he'd been holding.
Yeah, are you sure? I don't mind staying.
June's
Right back,
body
want some to
betrayed her
drink?
true feelings. Her eyes were red with the beginnings of tears, and her legs shook.
Okay, there's no way we'd leave you behind.
Santa has said what Junpei had known the moment he realized which 3 people could go through the door. Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage fest. Maybe I'll go back to Atlanta.
It's Ace.
He went to get a drink.
No, let me get a drink too then.
Yeah, me too.
All right, I'll be right back.
Ah, are you sure you don't mean Atlantis? I was just at Atlantis. Had a whole fucking tour of it. I just grabbed a monster. I'm gonna be awake looking motherfucker now.
Alright, you might have the worst health out of anyone here.
Hi, Sky.
100%.
I love you, Sky.
Your diet
I
seems
love
to
you.
be Monster Energy drinks and weed gummies.
Sky,
I
you
went
have
to
the
Rite
diet-
Aid. A what?
Sky, I'm gonna say you have the diet of like a computer programmer still in college.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you're worried
Nicotine,
about going
caffeine, and
keto?
weedamine.
Yes, Scott. You gotta eat something instead of drinking Monster. Come on, dude.
It's like so funny for someone who does that to be worried about carbs.
I'm just worried about the fat. I don't care about the rest. I walked into the Rite Aid the other day, and every single Monster I saw that said 0 sugar, I was like, I'm gonna try them all. That was the only thing I bought while I was there, and then a little pack of Sour Patch Kids gum.
Oh no.
And the register guy was like, "Be careful," and I was like, "Yeah."
Skylar, no. No.
Guys, I found a bunch of nerds who love the NFL and created like a super code to get a bunch of statistical information I'm 90% sure the NFL doesn't have aggregated properly. And now I get to play with it. Shout out to GitHub and the secrets of the internet.
Oh yeah, GitHub is great.
Right, I'm back.
GitHub
Yep.
is fantastic.
It is.
They have play-by-play data dating back to 1990.
Damn.
It just in Excel sheets, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to make a machine learning code with this. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but there's something. This is like a fucking Thanksgiving turkey. I'm just going to eat off of it for weeks.
By the way, how did the DM thing go the other night? I was gonna join in and listen. Then I got distracted by something, and then later in the night I started falling asleep.
Oh, it was
I
fun.
don't know,
It
doing
went
the
way
Hatterful.
longer than I thought. I thought it would be
Okay.
like 20 minutes for like an hour and 20. I recorded it, and I have a presentation I'm going to upload by the end of next weekend when I finally edit it
Oh
down.
yeah.
So people can see. A lot of good questions.
Happy that went well.
Yeah. A lot of people showed up too. I did not expect us to have that many people. I thought like 7 were going to show up. It was like ended up being like 12 to 15 at various times.
Nice.
Wait, your presentation?
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't RSVP for the virtual events, including myself, so.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
That's
RSVP'd.
fair.
I just see it and I show up.
I just didn't. That's fair. I kind of did the same thing.
All right. Are we ready to continue?
I was about to ask the same in a second. I wasn't sure we were waiting for someone else.
Oh wait. Perhaps it was a sudden reassurance that no one wants to leave June behind, but Junpei laughed harder than he had in some time. Santa and Ace smiled.
You guys.
June blinked tears from her eyes and bit her lip. She didn't seem to know what else to say.
Very well. Best we head back to C deck then. We should be able to take the elevator we passed earlier. You know, that thing that goes up and down. Perhaps Clover 7 and Lotus will have returned from door 1.
Oh, great. The 3 people I definitely want to see again. Especially freaking Clover after fucking asking us the last time. Even as Ace spoke, they knew finding the others wouldn't improve the situation.
But even with all 7 of us,
Ace knew it. They all knew it.
Standing around here isn't going to accomplish anything, don't you agree? Let's find the other 3 first, and then search for another solution. A final solution.
I guess
wait,
you're
what?
right.
Alright, let's go.
Ace looked at all 3 of them, then turned and headed through the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Autobots
Santa and June followed. Junpei started toward the door, then stopped. Come to think of it, what is this room? It didn't seem terribly important now, but what exactly was it? We were so focused on the doors, we didn't even look around. A red carpet ran back. A red carpet ran between 2 columns of wooden benches that ran the length
No,
of the
it's
room.
fucking church.
It looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony. But what kind?
It's the ship chapel.
Facing the number 9 door was a carpet leading to the bow of the ship. And at the end, was it an altar? Perhaps? There was a small rectangular alcove at the end of the carpet, and inside the alcove was a raised platform. Resting on top of the platform was a coffin. A coffin? What on earth is a coffin doing in a place like this? But before Junpei had time to answer the question,
Hey, Junpei,
Like,
how
why
are you
would
doing?
they like, why would they explore the fucking room before they go back together?
Oh my god, I'm still getting the
Is
background
now.
noise from Avery. Should I just mute him?
you can if you want. Oh no, he did it to himself.
Avery, do you
Santa's
have
voice
Discord's
echoed
noise
into
suppression
the-
enabled? No, I was asking if he had Discord's noise suppression enabled.
Yeah, that's a good
I
idea.
do not, or even know how to start that. My thing is a piece of my computer. I go to war a lot.
Oh no.
I was gonna
It's-
say, in Discord settings, they have in the audio section like noise suppression, and if it's not set to crisp, just set it to crisp, and it makes everything sound so nice.
There should actually be a button for it right next to voice connected in the bottom left.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
What does that button look like? Which one is it? I have voice
Looks
connected, then the hang up disconnect button.
Should be in between those. Oh, wait, are you on your phone or computer?
Computer.
It should be in between those.
Voice connected, hang up. I do not have that.
Really?
FN, share screen, start an activity, open soundboard. I'm going to audio.
It would be above the open sound words. But yeah, just check the audio setting.
Santa's voice echoed in from the hall outside. Right, okay, I'll be right there. Junpei turned on his heel and left the quiet, somber room. Oh,
Oh shit.
This motherfucker.
dun dun dun.
They really just left Zero hanging like that. He was just about to have his grand fucking entrance, come popping out of the coffin and be like, haha, there's the
Are you
end of the
saying
game and
Zero
stuff."
is in the coffin?
Yeah, he's just chilling in there. He's like, oh man, I'm so hype. I've set up this whole fucking game. I'm about to jump out of this coffin, give a big speech and stuff. And then, hopefully they got the gun on them, and then they're gonna do some like target practice, and it's gonna open both the doors, and like it's gonna be fucking great. And then they just walk away.
They took the elevator up to C deck. Once there, they headed back toward the main hall and the central staircase. It didn't take them long. Look, it's...
Seven and Lotus.
Oh, fucking fantastic. They didn't look happy, of course.
We've got a problem.
Oh no.
Clover is gone.
Is that actually a
Also, I
problem?
heard you found some buttons
Oh
and
no.
some lights.
Oh
I heard they were
no.
green.
No, we didn't find any lights. We didn't find any lights.
I heard you were inserting pins in the holes, and I wasn't there for it.
Oh, I bet you know something about that, though.
All the holes.
What? Junpei and his three companions looked at one another. He turned back to Seven and Lotus. What do you mean? Gone? Santa, Ace, and June had their own questions to ask.
When?
Why?
You two went in the door one with Clover, didn't you?
Yeah, of course we couldn't fucking rely on these two. Seven and Lotus responded as best they could.
Yeah, we went through the door together. But Clover barely spoke to us. She just did her own thing the whole time. Hold on. Oh, okay. Let's see. There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1. She wouldn't let us into the 4th room. She just said, I'll take care of this one. ...
Oh no, fuck, we better run away. She has the fucking axe again. We got fucking run.
He shut the door. Hee. She must have blocked it with something on the other side. I was blocked up once. We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come out.
And you're not blocked up now, Lotus?
No, I'm just bricked up. We called for her, but she didn't answer. So I kicked down the door and we went into the room. But it was empty. Clover wasn't there. There was a door on the other wall. And it was open. We figured she opened it, the door and left by herself. We ran after her, of course, but... God, why can't one of them just speak at one fucking time with the whole goddamn thing and make this so much easier?
They sure have a brain cell, that's why.
Like, I love that they're just sharing that one brain cell right now. Well, obviously, we didn't find her, so you figured that much out. Clover's gone.
Dang, you just said that.
She's gone, Junpei.
Junpei
Just like my virginity. She's gone.
When did this
She's never coming
happen?
back.
Yeah, when did your virginity? When did they take your virginities?
Lady never kisses and tells, Junpei. We got here just before you. You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't. We don't know how to
Finally, Ace spoke. His voice had an edge of resolve and concern.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover. We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Yeah! There were quick nods all around, and the 6 remaining players spread out. Junpei and June ran into the central hospital room and looked around. She's not here.
No, she isn't.
They searched a little longer, but with no luck. They couldn't find Clover. There's no sign of her. Let's go. Finally, they gave up and left the central hospital room. Slowly, they made their way back to the hallway. At last, they reached the stairs and Junpei spoke. Alright, I'm thinking we should probably split up. I'll head back to the stairs and take the elevator down to E deck. June, you can take the stairs up to B deck.
Alright, that sounds good. But,
What?
could you stop calling me by that code name when we're alone?
Huh? Oh, sure. Right. I'll do that. There was a reason Junpei persisted in calling her June even when they were alone. Although perhaps not the best reason. He was embarrassed to call her by the nickname he used when they were children. Connie. 9 years ago, it came naturally. After all, they were children. But now that they were adults, it felt strange. Regardless of what he may have hoped, to call a woman he wasn't dating by such a childish nickname felt odd to him.
What incredibly relevant information.
Very relevant. Of course, to call her Miss Kurashiki would be even more awkward, and simply Kurashiki would seem a little brusque. And although he couldn't put his finger on why, it felt somewhat forward to call her Akane when they hadn't seen one another for so long. In short, it was simply easier for him to call her June and leave it at that.
Jumpy?
Oh, no, it's nothing.
Alright, I'm going then.
Yeah, be careful, Connie. June, or perhaps more appropriately, Connie, blushed and smiled.
You'd be careful too, Jumpy.
Yeah, got it. Take care.
Is that a red flag or what? Or not a red flag, like a death flag.
Right.
Junpei looked after her
I
for a
thought it might be
moment.
just me.
Go ahead, Jackson.
No, I
No,
swear, I
he said-
thought it
he
was
said the
just
thing.
me. Like I'm like, yeah, that something just doesn't feel right.
No.
Now she said that, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little
Every character
sus.
in this game is just throwing constant flags.
Yes.
Red flag energy. Is she 0? I have guesses. So many guesses. Also, is the noise still there? Probably. I can hear.
Yeah, unfortunately. Are you
Alright,
using
come on.
the web browser version or like the app version?
Web browser.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
maybe that's why.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize anyone
Have you
actually
tried?
used that.
Yeah, have you tried just downloading the desktop client? Because that might be why it doesn't have the same noise suppression stuff, or something with the audio through the browser.
I just didn't care enough to download it. I'll
I mean, I feel like you use it enough; it might be worth it.
Well, yeah, because I started hanging out with you guys more, so maybe I will download it. But I always forget every night. It's more of like a I just keep on the screen.
You're good.
Yeah, I'll figure that out. It's a fuck Dell.
Junpei looked after her for a moment as she ran up the stairs, then turned around and took off for the hallway. Tragedy always strikes when one least expects it. And we were talking about those red flags. Those dead flags.
I think we all
Yeah,
expected it.
just like thinking about it. I'm like, bro.
But to wait for a man to stand before striking him down seems almost crueler than dealing the fatal blow while he lies on the ground. A light
Damn
in a
again.
dark place.
Poetic.
June's smile had given him hope, both for escape and possibly for something else. It was that hope that raised his spirits just enough that they might soon be fully dashed. He opened the elevator door, and there she was. A woman sat slouched against the wall.
That
Flawless.
quickly.
Oh shit! I think we're at the wrong ending. Oh shit! Junpei felt his blood turn to ice.
Oh.
Oh,
Her body
nothing
was
is the
limp.
wrong ending.
Yeah, we're at the wrong ending.
Is
And
that
her
this what we've
skin.
done before, or
No, we definitely haven't done this before.
okay? This was the one we were aiming for. Okay.
It wasn't. Yeah, I think I forgot to interact with the save, so I gotta do that again.
Or you- oh my God.
Oh.
Okay. Well, let's
Oh, it'll
see this
probably
ending.
show up on that.
Yeah,
flowchart,
now
right?
we're here, so let's
We gotta go through with it. We gotta see this.
Was covered in bright red blood. Junpei felt his chest constrict. He couldn't breathe, and his legs began to shake.
Whoa.
A slow, cold drop of sweat trickled down his back.
I'm a
He
ghost
felt his
Junpei.
stomach somersault. Junpei's mind went blank, all his thoughts were replaced with endless hissing light. Driven by little more than instinct, he began to walk toward Lotus slowly. Each slow motion of his stiff limbs brought him closer to her corpse. Finally, he stood next to her. Robotically, he bent down and put his hand against her neck. There was no pulse. Of course not. Look at her. No rise and fall of breathing. She was slightly warm.
That's normal
Something.
for her.
Somewhere in Junpei's shaken mind told him that she had been killed recently. Yes,
You were
Junpei
just
thought-
talking to her like no shit.
Slowly returning, she had been killed. Someone had killed her. Yeah, no duh. She didn't do this to herself. There was a deep cut on the left side of her chest. Blood still oozed from it, although clearly her heart had stopped beating some time ago. The weapon had been a knife then. Perhaps she had been stabbed in the heart once. She would have died immediately. He took little comfort from knowing she must have suffered very little. Only then did Junpei notice Lotus's bracelet was gone.
Oh.
Who wants to be Zero?
I'll go.
Uh,
Oh, unless you want to go, Sky.
No, go for
Alright. Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only two ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship. 2. Your heart rate reaches 0.
How many times have we read this by now?
In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship,
I
we
know,
detect
right?
that wherever its heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
Was that why the killer had ended Lotus's life? So that they might have their number 8 bracelet? If that was true, then the killer was whoever wanted the number 8 bracelet. Gee, let's do the math. I wonder who could want the number 8 bracelet? Or perhaps, more accurately, the person who would gain the most by obtaining bracelet number 8. who is that?
I wonder who could that be?
Who
Dinkelberg.
would benefit the most from the number 8 bracelet?
The number 8 bracelet.
Adora had only just entered Junpei's mind when he
You
heard a
got
noise.
stibbed.
A sound like a sharp knife cutting through Remy. It struck him as strange that the noise came from inside his own body. A moment later, the pain hit him. It wasn't merely pain. There was heat, extreme heat as well. He felt as though molten iron has been splashed against the side of his body. Finally, his brain made the connection. He had been stabbed. But where? His body was quickly going numb. He couldn't tell where the knife had met his flesh. Given the circumstances, however, he had most likely been stabbed in the back. Whoever had killed Lotus has now done the same to Junpei as well. Ugh! His voice was little more than a weak groan. With what little strength he had left, Junpei turned his body, trying to catch a glimpse of his attacker.
Damn,
As
he
he
just got
did, the
carved the
knife
fuck up.
dug inside and deeper, twisting viciously. Oh, that fucking alcohol. Yeah. Good. He collapsed to the floor, a
Fucking alcohol.
puppet with its string cut. Yeah, I've been drinking some wine coolers now.
Oh, oh no.
His arms and legs lay where they fell, oddly twisted and awkwardly positioned. Junpei's body was entirely numb. He could feel the blood leaking out of him, but nothing would move. Nothing save his eyes. As he lay on the floor, his life ebbing away, Junpei finally saw his attacker. 2 tiny images of the killer reflected in his eyes. With that recognition came nothing. He felt no emotions, not anger, not sadness, not regret. The paralysis that had claimed his body had reached his mind. His killer glanced down at his body.
Okay.
Then without a word, climbed into the elevator and was gone.
Do we not?
His eyesight began to fade, the world grew blurry, and began to dissolve into an empty white fog. The fog crept into the edges of his mind and worked inexorably inward. Soon it swallowed up the last that remained of Junpei's mind, and his consciousness left him. There was nothing more. Into utter emptiness he fell. Into zero.
Didn't even show us the killer this time?
Nope.
Nope.
Whatever Junpei had been was gone.
Oh, that's annoying.
And that's a knife ending.
That's the other bad end. We gotta get a bunch of bad ends before we get the good end.
Yes.
Oh.
Was he just
Well,
gotta deal with
so
it?
where did this go on the flowchart? And did
Yeah, I'm
there,
gonna
like,
look at the
a lock?
flowchart.
Okay.
It'll tell us if there's like a lock on it that we.
No, the log only shows for shows the real ending. It doesn't show for the other ending that we need to get before that ending.
Hmm.
Hey Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Oh, actually, so we got check. So right now we're doing the red logs. We got make sure we got the red keys unchecked for this one actually.
Oh, so wait. So
So we gotta
need
do these red
something-
keys.
It was in this escape room, right?
Yeah, we skipped. Yeah, I knew. Okay.
All right. Well, let's go.
Yeah, I knew we needed something from here. Oh, that worked. I think this is new dialogue.
Oh,
What?
can we just skip to this part?
Well, yeah. When I do memories of escape, you can. Huh? It's showing on its own.
It certainly looks like it. Also,
Isn't that
Junpei,
kind of weird?
the door got
What?
the lights. It's the room with the lights, Junpei.
Oh my god. Well, it's not connected to a main computer, right? There's just this keyboard and monitor. The only cable connected to this thing is the power cable we just plugged in. So why is it working?
Maybe it's a wireless display. Also, Junpei, I just had this wild fucking dream that I got stabbed or something and now we're back in time. What's up with that?
Oh, me too. Me too. I saw your fucking dead body and I was laughing over it. Then I got stabbed and I wasn't laughing anymore.
Well, that's what you get, you piece of shit.
A wireless display?
Yeah, it connects to your computer wirelessly, hence the name, Junpei. Get with the fucking times, all the kids got them. Have you been living in a cave, Junpei?
Hey, at least I don't dress like I've been living in a cave like you, Lolis.
Hot damn.
I
Is
live in
that
a sexy
normal?
cave, Junpei. Yeah, at least where I worked, it was pretty fucking normal, Junpei, you fucking archaic piece of shit. Oh, it stopped.
Pass with a colon.
Past my colon. Looks like we need to enter a password.
Again? There must be a hint around here somewhere.
Could you go take a look? I don't want to do it.
Can you, Lolis? Can you do anything for once?
Mm,
Yeah, I'm on it.
Junpei.
So, what are you going to do, Lolis? Just sit around as usual?
Junpei, I'm the eye candy. You gotta go do the work. I'll see if I can do something about this on my own, since you're no fucking help with computers, what with not knowing what a wireless display is and whatnot.
On your own.
On my own, Junpei, all on my own.
Lolis?
With your help. Alright, let's kick some ass.
What?
I remember this.
Didn't expect that, did ya?
I think there's new dialogue coming up soon, Silas, so that's why I'm replaying it for also for new people who haven't seen this part yet. Of course I didn't. You're typing so fast, I can't even see your fingers.
Yeah, I'm
What
real
kind
good
of
with my
job do
fingers,
you
Junpei.
have? What are you, Lolis? What are you?
I'm unemployed at the moment, but I am
Oh, that
really,
makes perfect
really
sense.
nimble with my
That makes
fingers.
perfect sense. That makes perfect sense that you're unemployed. That makes sense, Lolis.
I'm unemployed by choice, Junpei. I used to work for a cybersecurity firm, but I quit.
Why?
Fucking sounded a lot like Colin. I thought he was here for a second. Sorry, go on.
You know, it was just some.
I see.
This is new dialogue.
Yeah, I think in the previous version, she gets mad at Junpei because Junpei like
Yeah.
sasses her and she kicks him out. But this version, I think
Yeah,
he's
she
able to
doesn't
see
tell him about
everything.
the job stuff.
Yeah. What are you doing now?
I'm going to try and brute force it.
Brute? What?
You know, Junpei, computers are a lot like a tight butthole. If you just try hard enough over and over again, eventually it works. So the short version is, I just attack the thing head on. The long version... A brute force attack is one of the simplest ways to break a cipher, Junpei. How do you not know this? Checks every possible combination until it finds the right one. For a complex cipher, it can take a very long time. But I'm doing it by hand with my fingers, and also writing a program that would run an attack like that on its own, because I have access to the tools on this computer to do that. It's not the most elegant solution, certainly. But given the circumstances, there isn't much else I can do. Oh, but back to what we were talking about earlier.
Talking about?
The wireless display, Junpei, that fucking thing you've never heard of before. It's kind of strange if you think about it, isn't it?
I see a wire coming from that display. I feel misled.
How do I put it? Well, let's say you write a program that calculates an additional problem for you, alright? So you add a 1 plus 1. The screen will show you 2. See, isn't that strange? It's like it's a calculator or something.
No, not really. I mean, it's really basic fucking math, and it's a calculator, so.
Oh, come on now. Of course a caveman like you would think it was strange. You said so just a minute ago.
Huh?
You're just not getting it, are you? If you were a Reddit mod, you'd understand, like me. Who calculated 1 plus 1, Junpei? You think a computer can calculate 1 plus 1?
The main computer, right? You said it's connected to the monitor wirelessly.
Yeah, but someone who grew up in a cave wouldn't know that, right?
Where the fuck is this going?
They probably think that this thing here, the monitor, is doing the calculating.
What?
And once they've decided that, they'll start examining this monitor.
What? How old are these people? Like, they don't understand how computers work.
They might poke to the screen or something. Ah, I see. The color changes when I press it here. Then they might investigate the hardware inside. And crack it open. Oh, I see. This wire supplies power. Eventually, they might even cut the wires. Because, you know, as one does. Ah, yes, just as I expected. When this wire is cut, no results appear. Therefore, it must be this device which does the calculations. The trials and tribulations. But the truth is, just like you said, the computer is doing the calculating, you know, as everyone who has ever used a computer or seen one before on TV or anything else, you know, understands. But these cave people wouldn't know that. Because they have no idea. And then a monitor and the computer connected wirelessly. You see, Junpei? Get what I'm putting down?
No, I fucking don't. So, what are you trying to say?
You connecting the lines that I'm for drawing here, Junpei? I think you understand, Junpei. I think you do. I believe in you. But also, nothing really.
Of course nothing.
It's just I thought maybe, you know, the same way this computer's connected to the wall, maybe me and you could do a little connecting while we're in this room typing on this computer here, huh? Like, what if a relationship between human beings and our brain is like that, Junpei? I don't care about your girlfriend. I'm talking about connections between our brains, Junpei.
Huh?
Well, let's say you stick a bunch of electrodes or other stuff into parts of the brain or other parts of the body. A scientist examining the signals they send out might say, interesting, so stimulating. This part of the brain causes this person to see colors and stimulates some other stuff. Ooh. That must mean this neuron cluster controls that function. Okay, let's see what happens when I cut out this part. We're gonna do a little lobotomy. Ah, just what I thought. Cutting off this part causes that function to cease. And also kills them. Caused their whole fucking existence to cease. Therefore, human thought processes must occur in the human brain. See, doesn't that sound the same?
No. Bitch, what?
Maybe the brain is just an output device like this monitor. Maybe our thought processes actually occur somewhere else in the main body. We just don't know it. We never even think about it. Also, Junpei, do you still got that ethanol? I feel like I need to huff a little more ethanol. Just like those cave people wouldn't know about wireless communications. No, Junpei, I think I really need it. I'm fucking speaking in tongues now. We can't imagine that there's some unknown medium that transfers information into our brains where we experience the information is towards.
The brain is just an output device. Human thought actually occurs somewhere else? Haha, that's just crazy talk. I mean, it is Lois after all.
Junpei, I'm high as fuck. I don't even know, but maybe that's the cause of Seven's amnesia. If memory is actually stored, what are they? Fucking androids? Is that why there's a robot on the goddamn operating table? That'd be fucking wild. In the main body somewhere, maybe he hasn't forgotten anything at all. He's just having a difficult time assessing his memories because the monitor, his brain has been damaged. Well, no shit. That is brain damage, right? Like, what? I suppose that would explain the aphasia and blindsight, too. Perhaps they actually can speak or see. The monitor isn't just functioning properly. Or just isn't functioning properly. I guess people with prosophagenaceation or basilevaza belonia could be suffering from the same thing.
Wait. Prosopag what?
What, you never heard of prosopagnosia, Perdona Fasalambana, Bologna, Barcelona?
Are you gonna
No,
say that
I
every
never
time?
heard of Barcelona. What is it?
Is she gonna say more? Because
well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours. Speaking of Clover, let's lock that bitch in there. Leave her. So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means people with the prosophagenaceasia, Asia, Bologna, Barcelona, Spain, Thermopylae have trouble recognizing even people when they're close to. Usually they can make do by associating people with other things. Their voices, their clothing, their hair, the feel of their skin.
Does that mean other people's faces look like blanks?
No, I don't think so. You've seen monkeys like in a zoo, right? No, we're getting sketchy. To you and me, all the monkey faces look the same. Even though they've obviously got faces, it's almost impossible for a human to distinguish between them. The zoo staff that works with them would learn to identify different monkeys eventually, but you or I couldn't unless one had a scar or something else to set it apart, with some big old bitty titties. That's how people would be to someone with prosophagenaceasia, erectile dysfunction, Bologna.
Prosopagnosia. Huh. I didn't even know that kind of thing existed. And what were we talking about?
Junpei, I have no fucking idea. Something about the brain as an output device. I don't know what the fuck I've been saying for the last 30 minutes now while typing on this fucking computer, Junpei. Why didn't you stop me sooner?
It's a fascinating disorder, by the way. I actually met somebody who has that.
Interesting. Are you serious about that stuff?
As serious as my bosom is large, Junpei. That is to say, not really. JK.
What about the
I'm
other
very
half?
serious about it. Well, I guess I was just adulting.
Oh, of course, you're
Just
always
kind of a know-it-all. Yeah, I just know everything, Junpei. I just like to let you know.
Not funny.
It's nothing more than a story I made up out of boredom. Don't take it seriously.
Really now?
It was the first thing that came to mind, and I just talked about it to kill time. While wasting time talking about it. But it looks like I don't need to talk anymore.
Why? And I think I prefer the other time. I think I had a strange dream where you just kicked me out because I was freaking roasting the shit out of you, and you just kicked me out the last time.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a dream. I just talked to myself for fucking an hour straight about
jeez.
proto-apho fucking phylactic syndrome.
Oh jeez.
I don't have to kill time any longer, Junpei. I don't gotta do it.
Then you finished that brute whatever thing?
Let's see what we got.
Alright, I gotta hop off, everybody. Have a good night.
Oh, good night, Aaron.
Piece of cake.
The screen changed again.
Not this again.
What the hell is that?
No idea. Looks like a puzzle. Puzzles are out of my territory, Junpei. I just spent fucking an hour just making a program and brute forcing this shit, but I don't know how to do puzzles, Junpei, so you're gonna have to figure this one out.
So you can program things, but you can't fucking do this simple ass puzzle?
Yes, Junpei, I can open up a computer with no software installed on it other than a fucking puzzle and make a whole program to brute force the password and stuff with just what's available to me. But I can't do anything more because it won't let me do any more programming. So I don't know how to do puzzles, Junpei. I need a computer to do it. You know, you see the keyboard doesn't work, Junpei. You're gonna have to figure this out. Nothing. There's nothing I can do, Junpei.
Of course not. That you're only used for that one thing. Thanks, Lois.
I'm a programmer, Junpei, not a fucking puzzle solver. So
I thought you worked at the DMV. I thought you worked at the DMV.
We gotta program all the time at the DMV. Our shit's constantly breaking. Also, I need a smoke break, Junpei. Okay? It's hard. I need my break. I did my part. It's up to you now.
Oh, well, I guess you're right. Thanks a lot, Lois.
Junpei, I'm fucking lightheaded. I just sat here talking about fucking anaphylactic shock for the last 30 goddamn minutes of my life, okay? Should thank people, piece of shit.
Now, I better take care of this myself. No more relying on anyone else, especially Lois, because she's kind of useless.
Well, there's still a freaking lock on this.
It's the locker, yeah. We got to see the locker.
Get into the locker.
Ew, hey, Junpei, do you have a minute? What's up? I wanted to ask you something. Huh?
Go fuck this bitch.
Junpei, you went to door 5 with my brother, right? Did you hear him say, like, anything weird? Huh? Well, let me think.
Like, Clover's trying to kill me?
Sorry, Clover. I can't really think of anything. I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person or something like that, but that's about it. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Look, I don't know if I should ask you things, but if you don't mind, I was hoping you could tell me if, is Snake, was he born? You're talking about his eyes, ooh.
Was he born?
Yeah, was he born? No, he wasn't born blind. When he was a kid, he got in an accident. A really bad car accident. He couldn't see after that. And his arm. His arm? Yeah. My brother's left arm. It's not like a normal person's arm.
It's like a T-Rex
It's a
arm.
fake. It's not a real arm. That accident hurt him really bad. To save him, they had to cut off his arm. Hmm.
So where the fuck was that fake arm when they were over at his blown up ass body?
Sure.
That's something to consider.
Hey guys.
Is
have a
that
good
all
night.
you wanted to ask me?
What was that?
What was that?
I'm sorry, I said I'm going to bed. Good night.
Oh, good night, Avery.
Good night.
We should probably find a stopping point soon, I guess.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
this whole lab thing, I'll probably stop
It's
there.
11 now.
And then yeah, we'll deal with the the next ending after next week. Is that all you want to ask me? Look, I'm sorry for making you talk about all that painful stuff. It's not that. Okay, that was it. That was what we had to see. And yeah, we can probably stop there. So all we have to do is do this escape room, unlock the key in the cargo room, and then we should be able to unlock this and then this ending over here.
Yeehaw.
Yes. Okay, I gotta save though, so I'm going to go over here, go back to the cargo room and save. Oh where is it? Where did I see the Is it the coughing or is it the 9? I think it's the 9 photos.
Yeah, check that.
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards. We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front of each box.
You know which card goes in which box, right?
Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious.
Shut the fuck up before I stab.
You just match our numbers to the numbers. Then you pop the corresponding card in the right box. So for instance, the card with the picture of Ace on it goes into box 1. The card with the picture of Snake on it goes into box 2, and so on. Huh? What is it? Hey! Okay, this is new. June! Are you okay? I'm sorry, I gotta go check on her. You finished the box thing, alright? Just put the cards in the boxes. I'm counting on you.
You're asking a lot here, Junpei.
Just match the faces with the numbers in the boxes. That's it. Are you alright? What happened?
Can you stand?
I'm sorry. I'm fine. Oh, woohoo. Just pissed on the electric fence.
I'm pretty good at the June voice too.
Yeah, you can take it.
Don't give me that. Now's not the time.
But it's true. I tripped over a box.
Just let me see for a sec. You're so warm.
No shit.
I saw her fall. I think she
She's
really
not
did just trip
dead.
on something, you know? Still, to fall down like that? I think she's probably still a little messed up.
Alright, well, let's get out of here as fast as we can so we can get you to a hospital.
She blushes as soon as he says she's a little messed up.
She was
I don't
grabbing
think
that
it's anything
gun.
serious. I just need a
Oh wait, we
little
don't have the
medicine,
gun yet.
and I'll be fine.
Yeah, that's after after we finish the puzzle.
Medicine, huh? Well, if we could get in touch with anyone outside, I'll bet Ace could swing that for you easy.
Oh? What do you know about Ace? Ace, why?
Huh? Don't you know? He's the president of a pharmaceutical company.
What?
Cradle Pharmaceutical is the name, I think. The flagship product is an anesthetic drug called Soparil.
Dun dun
Soparil.
dun.
Soparil. I've heard that somewhere before.
Soparil?
Yeah, it's that shit he fucking knocked himself out with, ain't it?
It's an anesthetic that it's gas at room
Yes.
temperature, a lot like how nitrous oxide is. It takes only a few seconds to spread, and even a small amount is very effective. A bunch of countries quickly accepted it for widespread use within their police and military forces. It was an effective crowd suppressant and room clearer.
Well, that's
Good night, Jackson.
Its practical, ethical, and the humane nature of it made it the ideal drug. It's been around for about 6 years. They developed it from the extracts of several different roots. became popular almost as soon as it was made public, with many governments placing large orders.
Okay, goddamn, why does he know all this?
Demand for Serpil skyrocketed, and of course that meant Cradle Pharmaceuticals stock did too.
Could you imagine
Why
you
do
ask,
you know
like,
all
you
this?
just, yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, you just walk up to your friend and your friend just is like, oh yeah, you know that drug that you use? Here's all the information about it.
From Ace? When?
The number 4 door at the central stairway, when we were searching the second class room. Remember how Snake, 7, and you went to door 5? Just back then. I asked him what he did for a living, and he said he ran his own company. After that, we just started talking, and I guess it just came up, you know?
Huh.
Are you worried about something?
No, nothing.
Mm-hmm. This is hard.
He seemed to be having difficulty with the 9 boxes.
I just
What
don't
the hell is he
understand.
doing? He turned back
What
to
do the
June
numbers
and Santa.
mean?
June, don't push yourself, alright? Santa, could you take care of her? I'll go check on Ace. Looks like he's having trouble. He gave them both a sure nod, then turned and headed towards Ace.
I understand drugs. I don't understand what these fucking boxes mean.
What are you doing? Ace's back was to him as Junpei approached. The older man turned around to look at him. His face was pale and covered in sweat. What happened? Why are you sweating?
My old age is getting to me. My vision has gotten rather blurry. I think perhaps because of fatigue, I can't see very well at the moment.
What can you see well?
These pictures.
Ace held the cards out to Junpei, splayed out in the shape of a fan.
I don't care to admit it, but I might be developing erectile dysfunction, apobia. How would you say it? Presbyopia? Presbyopia?
Presbyopia. I think presbyopia.
Presbyopia?
I don't know.
Onomatopoeia. Growing old is a difficult thing.
He made the best attempts he could at a self-deprecating smile, but his face was flushed and his lips were pale and drawn.
This man's going senile. At any rate, I'll leave the rest to you, the younger generation. I'm feeling awfully tired, so if you don't mind, I'd like to rest for a bit.
He shoved the cards into Junpei's hands and walked quickly away.
Looking at them pictures really tired me out.
Quizzically. How could simply looking at cards have tired him out? Let's think about it. Junpei looked down at the cards in his hands. All the pictures were quite clear and each person easily recognizable. Was Ace's vision truly so bad? But if it wasn't, what had made him so uncomfortable? That was when Junpei remembered what he heard from Lotus much earlier.
Here we go. Prospobolonia. Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces. Why did this even come up? I don't even remember why this came up in the original conversation. Like, it just randomly, like, this bitch literally just randomly brought this shit up, and it just happens to be relevant now. Suspicious as fuck.
It was wireless.
Yeah.
Like, because of a wireless display, we're talking about fucking pressing Bologna, and like, oh my god. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours. Oh my god, don't do the whole explanation. So they can remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. No shit.
Yeah, I'll skip through this part.
Just, yeah, fucking Christ. Like, why did she even mention it?
Because the wireless display. Maybe he's got prosopagnosia? Junpei took another look at Ace. He sat at the base of the stairs, looking quite depressed. Well, he looks depressed enough to have it. If he really did have prosopagnosia, there was no doubt it was a depressing and painful experience. Still, Junpei didn't feel like patting him on the shoulder and telling him everything would be all right would help that much. Still, Junpei felt perhaps it was best he kept Ace's condition to himself, at least for the time being. Oh well. Doing his best to clear his mind for the task at hand, he turned back toward the boxes. Time to solve the 9 boxes puzzle. Okay, we can skip this part. I'm going to just skip this.
I'll play the, you don't have to actually play through the whole thing for it to count.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool. And then we're gonna end it for now.
Hey.
Yeah,
so
I
close.
gotta go over here and I'm going to save it and end it.
Leave no one behind.
The elevator.
Alright, and next time we'll see what happens next.
Alright. Get into the good stuff now.
Damn, I am like nodding the fuck out.
I'm getting tired too, so.
Alright, good night, good night. Well drinking.
Good night,
Good night.
everyone.
Good night.